Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 5 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 5-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
on the Hawkeye Sports Network. From Learfield, Hawkeye basketball is on the air. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Alliant Energy. Alliant Energy is powering beyond for you. Bud Light, proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. Wimmers Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Honda. To see how Honda crushes the competition, see your local Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest. And by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. This is the U.S. Cellular pregame show. U.S. Cellular, the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
And we welcome you in courtside Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City. John Swisher filling in for Gary Dolphin as they are settling in L.A., getting ready for UCLA Iowa football tomorrow night, along with Hawkeye great former world champion of the Chicago Bulls, Bobby Hansen. Great to be back with you, Bobby, courtside taking in Hawkeye basketball.
Always, John. Good to see you. I think the last time we were together, we were down in beautiful San Diego a year ago at Thanksgiving and knocked off Seton Hall, I think, in that game. A team that got better and better as the year went on. That victory looked better and better as it went, but hope we have similar results here tonight.
No doubt about it. Game number 2, night number 2 of the Kenny Arnold Classic, a tournament close to you, of course. Former teammate Kenny Arnold passed away in 2019. It's great for the Hawkeyes, Coach McCaffrey, to remember the players of the past, and this is another way to do it.
Yeah, Fran does a great job of connecting with the past, and he always has since I first met him when he came here 15 years ago, and it just makes you feel good, and it makes you think about Kenny and all the good memories that you had of that kid, number 30. Kenny came from Chicago, Illinois. I think we had 6 guys from the area of Chicago, the Chicagoland region, on the team at that time. Kenny was a year older than I was. He was a part of Big Ten regular season championship shared with Magic Johnson, I think, at Purdue in 1979. And then in 1980, when we made that run to the Final Four, Kenny had to step in and play the point guard. When Ronnie got hurt, Ronnie come back, he goes back to the 2 guard. So Kenny was versatile. Now, a lot like this Hawkeye team, he got a lot of versatility in it, and he would do whatever it takes. He was a consummate teammate and always a positive force. Even when he got sick, he was always positive, John, which is what I remember about Kenny.
It's tremendous, and glad we're able to remember great guys like that at Hawkeye past. And night number 1 of it started off good for the Hawkeyes. First game of the season on Monday night with that 89-67 win over Texas A&M Commerce. 14th straight season opening win for the Hawks. Your takeaways?
Yeah, a lot of good things. The Sanford brothers knocking down shots. 7 of the 10 made three-point field goals were by Peyton, who had 4 of them, and his brother off the bench, Bryce Sanford, he had 3 of them. Hawkeye shot a good percentage, 46%. They got the rebound under control, winning that battle 41-36, but they turned over Texas A&M Commerce 24 times and converted that into 24 points. So that's defense. That's good defense right there. Now, it wasn't perfect all night long, but really a good start for the Hawkeyes. Owen Freeman, he was getting double teamed in there, so he's figuring out where his opportunities will come. Thought Drew Thelwell off the bench looked really good. His quickness, the press worked really good for the Hawkeyes. They got that little 15-1, 13-0 run that they had there midway through the second half. Really took that game and put it in control.
Indeed. Thelwell with 10, Josh Dix the same, Price with 13, Owen with 15, and Peyton, as Bobby said, with 20 points. They also had 13 steals, so more good defense, and Coach McCaffrey, we'll talk to him a little bit, but he hopes that's the same kind of recipe to get into this Southern University's offense and to not let them get going.
Yeah, they're a team that went up to South Dakota and lost pretty good the other night, but they had one guy, number 22, Damasi, Tijan Damasi from France. He had 30 points. He was 10 of 12 from the floor, made all 12 of his free throws, so he's someone you got to keep your eye on. He's a 6'4" power guard, back you down. He's a driver, he'll get to the basket, and obviously gets to the free throw line. After that, they're quick. They're going to attack you. They're going to drive, so you got to be down in your defensive stance, ready to cut them off.
Indeed, as we'll talk much more about this matchup, Southern University out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as the Hawkeyes game number 2 here tonight at Carver Hawkeye Hawkeye Arena. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting, because game days are built for the Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. The U.S. Cellular line text line is open, as if you have any questions for Bobby, 319-853-8344. Go ahead and text in on the U.S. Cellular text line, and we'll try to get to questions as we can. Coming up next, we'll take a trip down memory lane with the Hawkeye historical winning moment, presented by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
Honda drivers, if you want to keep your Honda a Honda, only service your Honda with the experts at your local Honda dealer. They use genuine Honda parts and factory certified technicians to service all Hondas, keeping your Honda a Honda. Don't trust your investment to anyone else. Only service with genuine Honda parts and factory certified technicians to make sure your Honda stays 100% Honda. When you need service for your Honda, search your local Honda dealer.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you get an HMO network that includes over 32,000 providers. Plus, you get support from a company that's been serving Iowans for 85 years. Now, those are some impressive numbers, and that's health coverage you can feel confident in. Find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th.
The big game, family, friends. We know you count on Alliant Energy to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need, whether you're watching the game, cooking your famous burgers, or leaving a light on for loved ones. For us, it means going beyond the expected to make sure we're planning for the energy you need today and tomorrow. That way you can keep your eye on the ball and focus on what's most important to you. Find out more at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank, simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. You'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. A message from Iowa HHS.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC.
The U.S. Cellular pregame show rolls on a Thursday evening. Game 2 for the Hawkeyes, getting ready to take on the Jaguars of Southern University. As we take a look back now, today's Hawkeye historical moment presented by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Stop by today for a relaxing massage at the spa, fine dining at Ruthie's Steak and Seafood, and so much more. Visit Riverside Casino and Golf Resort today, located minutes south of Iowa City. Bobby, we flash back 7 years ago, Sunday, December 10th, 2017, the first time that the Hawkeyes met with Southern. This is the third meeting of, and the first of the three was 7 years ago. The Hawks won 91-60. It was Luka Garza's best game as a freshman to that point. He was sizzling the nets. Hawkeyes shot 44%, but Garza 4 of 5 from the field, 5 of 6 from free throws, and round to a 14 6-point first-half lead. He had 8 rebounds in 10 minutes. Scored 9 of 11 points during a stretch. 91-60 the final score on that Sunday afternoon.
Just the beginning for Luka Garza.
Yes.
They ended up scoring over, 2,000 points?
Yeah.
Becoming the, National Player of the Year. National Player of the Year runner-up the year before that, and had an outstanding career, and now doing great things up there in Minneapolis with the Timberwolves.
Yes, indeed. It was also Connor McCaffrey's debut as a Hawkeye. As a freshman, played 17 minutes. It's a lot of familiar names on that 7 years ago when they first played. This is the third meeting of the series. As I talked about, the Hawkeyes are 2-0 against Southern. Both games here at Carver Hawkeye Arena. The second game was in 2020 when the Hawks won 103-76. The Hawks are 20-0 all time against schools from the Southwestern Athletic Conference as well, where Southern is from. So they've dominated those folks from that conference, and they hope to keep the winning ways going here tonight against head coach Kevin Johnson in his second season. We'll get to talk to him a little bit later and get to know this Southern University team a little more. After the Kenny Arnold Classic here, we'll have one more game next week and concludes on Tuesday night as the Hawks will host South Dakota. Hawkeyes headed to the Quad Cities on Friday, November 15th. Iowa tips off against Washington State in the John Deere Quad Cities Showdown at Vibrant Arena. For more information to lock in your seats, you can visit vibrantarena.com. As Bobby and Dolph will see you November 15th in the Quad Cities. You're looking forward to that. It's not too often you're able to get to different parts for Hawk fans that come out, and maybe the ones that don't always get over here to see a game. But good to get to other areas, and the Quad Cities will be a perfect example coming up next Friday.
Going to be a great crowd, no doubt about it. You got a great arena over there in Moline, and you got a couple of guys that starred for the Moline Maroons over there and winning a state championship, and Brock Harding and Owen Freeman. So it should be a great time, great crowd. Cheer those guys on.
No doubt about it. Again, coming up next Friday, November 15th in the Quad Cities. Hawks taking on Washington State. More of the Hawkeye U.S. Cellular pregame show rolls on after this. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
What are you craving? The Wigan Pen in Ankeny across from DMAC is proud to be the home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza. The Wig has all your favorites, including thin crust and Chicago-style pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches, pints of beer, plus a full bar. And this family-friendly local favorite is hiring. All ages are encouraged to apply from 15 to 115. Flexible hours and a fun environment? Call or just come on in. The Wigan Pen in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with these local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, located in the Des Moines area. Card Law, Community Choice Credit Union, and Royal Flooring. Royal Flooring is your one-stop shop for the finest things in your home. Find the best material from the most trusted brands in our beautiful, fully stocked showroom in Urbandale, or shop in comfort online at shoproyalflooring.com.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Hey folks, there's nothing better than burgers, beer, and sunshine. At Burger Shed, we've got all that and more. Try the pork banh mi sandwich with kimchi and teriyaki sauce, or triple your fun with the BS Mac, stacked with 3 buns with our signature BS sauce and homemade pickles. Wash it all down with a cold local brew, and don't forget to soak up the sunshine on one of our 2 patios with lakefront views. The only BS you need is the Burger Shed. Burger Shed, Bass Pro Drive, Altoona.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing US Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today? The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever. Oh my goodness.
Visit U.S. Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to US Mode, even if you're not a customer. U.S. Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
At Community Choice, it's simply a mortgage. No hoops to jump through or limbo sticks to go under. Just a straight, easy path from point A to point B. It takes less than 60 seconds to get started at unbankyourmortgage.com. Loan approval subject to credit score and analysis. See credit union for details. Equal opportunity lender.
Hawkeye Basketball on 1040 WHO is brought to you by American Equity, Better Business Bureau, Daydreamer, Quickstar, Lennox, Tournament Club of Iowa. Support those who support the Hawkeyes.
Back into Carver Hawkeye Arena. John Swisher, Bobby Hansen along with you. Getting ready for the Hawkeyes' second game of the season against Southern University. As head coach Fran McCaffrey, 29th year overall, 15th season, picked up win number 281 on Monday night with 191 losses. We talked about 14th straight season opening victory. And those 5 players in double figures, and the Hawks have won 90 of 96 non-conference home games since 2012. They try to keep that theme, of course, going here tonight too. It's pretty good dominance against non-conference opponents when you go back 12 years.
Absolutely, and that's the idea, to get ready for the Big Ten season. And the Big Ten season starts a little earlier, as it has the last couple of years, where you play those 2 games in early December. And for the Hawkeyes, I think we got Michigan maybe, or Northwestern here at home. Let me take a peek. Northwestern at home on December 3rd, 6 o'clock, and then travel at Michigan for a 1 o'clock game on, must be that Saturday afternoon, December 7th. But yeah, that's what the non-con is for, is to get your rotations down, get your new guys acclimated to to everything that's going to happen in a basketball game. Know the plays. We got some newcomers, and yeah, Fran does a nice job of meshing all these guys together and making sure you get a proper amount of playing time to get them ready to go. It's a little unfortunate. Seydou Traore will be out once again with that foot that's given him a problem, but he is day-to-day, so he should be back pretty soon.
Indeed, and you talk about that, getting used to newer players, getting to know guys off the floor, and it translates to on the floor. What was, when you were going through that as a player, what was the mindset there with newer players? How did you be a leader to them?
Well, what you got to do is just tell them to be themselves. I think, John, and find your role, find how you can help a team out. And a lot of times that comes down to rebounding. Can you grab a rebound? Can you play defense? Can you not turn the basketball over? And if you're fortunate enough, make a shot. You get to the free throw line, you make your free throws, you knock them down. Now you're doing positive things for the team, and that's how teams build chemistry and camaraderie. For the current day teams, they're here together. They're here all summer long. They're starting in June, so it's 5 months of basketball. We used to start October 15th and put it all together. Didn't play this many non-conference games, but yeah, these kids are all on the same page. And when you got a leader like Peyton Sanford and Owen Freeman, Josh Dix, makes it a little easier.
No doubt about it. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is responsible for our community being home to countless amateur sporting events and state tournaments, like what's going on now, wrapping up today, state volleyball, of course, wrestling, tennis, and much more. The Sports Commission generates significant annual economic impact while adding substantially to our quality of life. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission, proud presenting sponsor of UI Women's Athletics. You can learn more at wegotnext.org. Iowa women's basketball team opening up the Jan Jensen era last night with their first win, 91-73 over Northern Illinois. The Hawks will now be on the road. They'll leave Saturday for Charlotte. They'll take on Virginia Tech at 4:30 on Sunday afternoon. A 4 o'clock pregame here from the Hawkeye Radio Network with Rob Brooks and Catherine Reynolds. As that's coming up on Sunday. Did you get to see any or hear about that game? Hawks, Hannah Stolke led the way after going out with injury, coming back in. Hawkeyes able to put Northern Illinois away 91-73 last night.
Yeah, I got some reports from a buddy of mine, Blaine Worley, that was watching it on streaming. He told me at halftime that what was going on a little bit there, but good showing. The crowd came here. It was loud. Another sellout for the women in that game, and didn't miss a beat under the new watch of Jan Jensen there and Lucy Olson running the show, taking over for Caitlin Clark.
It'll be a fun team and season to watch for sure. Tickets for the 24-25 University of Iowa women's wrestling season will go on sale this week. The Hawkeyes will host 2 duels inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. The first duel comes up next Saturday, November 16th, as they host Cornell College and William Jewell. Iowa will welcome in Augustana College and Grand Valley State to Carver on Saturday, January 18th. Single duel ticket sales will open up on Wednesday, November 6th. Open up yesterday, I should say, at 9 a.m. We'll offer a for-her combo pack that includes tickets to both home duels. You can visit HawkeyeSports.com/tickets to learn more. Time now for our first U.S. Bank scoreboard update of the night. At U.S. Bank, they know when you invest in a community, the community invests in you. They're committed to providing high-quality, innovative products and services that meet the needs and demands of their customers. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. As we take a look at the scoreboard, as 8-player quarterfinals in the world of high school football coming up tonight. Bishop Garrigan of Algona hosting Edco. It's Gladbrook Rhinebeck at Don Bosco. Lennox entertains Montezuma, and Audubon is at Rimson St. Mary's. Talked about that state volleyball tournament going on at Extreme Arena since Monday, day number 4, championship Thursday. 3 winners are in the books. Pleasant Valley took care of Waukee Northwest 3-1. Bishop Heelan of Sioux City over Pella 3-0. Mount Vernon a 3-zip winner over Western Christian. Denver and Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont playing in the 2A match right now. And later on tonight it'll be Ankeny Christian and BCL UW. On the Big Ten men's basketball scoreboard tonight, 3 other games besides the Hawks. Montana State is in Wisconsin to take on the Badgers. That's at 7 o'clock, as is Michigan State hosting Niagara. And at 9 o'clock tonight, USC will entertain Idaho State. Elsewhere in the state, UNI men host Milwaukee at the McLeod Center at 7 o'clock. On the women's side of things, Indiana State is at Iowa State. Cyclones number 8 in the country. That'll be a 6:30 start, and underway at 6 o'clock, Drake entertaining St. Louis. That's a U.S. Bank scoreboard update. Coming up next, we'll hear from Southern coach Kevin Johnson. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Iowa Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. Melrose Meadows, voted Iowa City's best retirement community. Tired of cooking, cleaning, or just being alone? Check out Melrose Meadows, voted Iowa City's best retirement community with underground parking, heated pool, and endless opportunities to stay fit and social. Visit melrosemeadows.com.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Rivalry matchups are back, and you could be there in style with the Iowa Lottery. Enter any non-winning Hawkeye Gold Scratch ticket in the VIP Club for a chance to win exclusive seats to the Iowa State matchups at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Enjoy complimentary food and beverage service, parking, and $500 in spending money as you watch the Hawks and the Cyclones battle for in-state bragging rights. Women's basketball, men's basketball, or men's wrestling. It's your choice. Check out ialottery.com/VIP for details and play today. Woo-hoo!
Not all internet is created equal. It's a lot like choosing a quarterback. Technically, you could sign up any new rookie provider on the block, but the success of every device in your home depends on it. Will they perform in the clutch, or will they buffer under pressure? Extreme provides the speed you need with a 100% gigabit technology network and amplified Wi-Fi. And unlike signing a quarterback, Extreme Internet requires no contracts. There's only one pick to lead your team. It's Extreme, powered by Mediacom.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
It's time to get an inside look at today's opponent. Presented by Explore Minnesota. When it comes to family fun, Minnesota is second to none. New kid-friendly attractions open every year, joining an already impressive roster of museums, amusement parks, zoos, and more that cater to kids by making history, science, nature, and culture fun for the whole family. Visit exploreminnesota.com. Here's Gary Dolphin.
Along with the visiting coach here tonight, Kevin Johnson of the Southern Jaguars, getting ready for game number 2 of the season for both teams here tonight. We talk about that contest, a loss in night number 1 for your team on Monday night, Coach. What are the takeaways from your group?
You know, we did some good things. I'd like to see us get a little bit closer together. We knew coming into this year with 6 returners and 9 new guys, there was going to be an adjustment period, and we're going through that right now. So I want to take another step here tonight.
Indeed. And what do you look for tonight against the Hawkeyes, Coach McCaffrey and company?
Got a lot of size, got a team that shoots the ball really well, play well together. We know they're going to be a formidable matchup, and I'm anxious to see how we fare.
And for you guys, it starts with Jang Demasi. He leads the way. Here's your offensive drink stirrer.
He's an all-conference performer last year, and I had no idea he had 30 in his game. I'd like to see him score the ball a little bit less just to see what some of these other guys could do, but he's a good player.
Second season for you at Southern. You've coached now 30 years. Your first time here at Carver was back in the late 80s playing for Texas Pan America, huh?
You know, you guys had a good team back then, B.J. Armstrong, Roy Marble, guys like that, and, you know, that game wasn't close, but let's just say I made a few buckets.
Yeah, the Dr. Tom era, and you had played for Lon Kruger before that at Texas Pan American.
Started my career off with Coach Kruger, and after my sophomore year, he left to go to Kansas State, and rather than do what a lot of these kids do today, get in the portal, there was no portal then, but I stayed all 4 years at Pan American, and proud to have been a 4-year starter there.
Fantastic. Coach, thanks for your time here tonight. Best of luck to your team.
Thanks, John. Thanks for having me.
Very classy guy and a lot of basketball background for him. It was great talking to him about Dr. Tom Davis. He said in those days, he always took aside the best player from the other team and wanted him on his, he had a type of radio show, and he wanted to talk to him, gave him great life lessons, and he said it was a welcoming environment coming here in the late 80s to Carver, and Dr. Tom was all class, which we know.
Yeah, always has been, and he was exactly right. Those were some good teams that the Hawkeyes had back there in the late 80s, mid to late 80s. As well. So, yeah, it's always good to hear Dr. Tom's name. I hope he's doing well out there.
No doubt about it. That's Coach Kevin Johnson, brought to you by Explore Minnesota. Up next, we'll chat with Hawkeye head coach Fran McCaffrey, presented by your Iowa John Deere dealers. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
At Community Choice, it's simply a mortgage. No hoops to jump through or limbo sticks to go under. Just a straight, easy path from point A to point B. It takes less than 60 seconds to get started at unbankyourmortgage.com. Loan approval subject to credit score and analysis. See credit union for details. Equal opportunity lender.
Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895, and Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. So when you call Holt Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Holt, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and Holt Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Lennox, Holt Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, and the Hawkeyes. Now that's a winning combination.
Everyone knows the BBB is the Better Business Bureau, but depending on what you need, it's the Better Plumber Bureau. the Better Auto Mechanic Bureau, the Better Accountant Bureau. That's because the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better check that business out first so you don't get ripped off bureau. Be smart. Always look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank. Simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Treat yourself to one of our award-winning entrees at the Machine Shed. Come get your hands around one of our famous pork tenderloins, our most popular sandwich, served either deep-fried golden brown or unbreaded and grilled. Or try our roasted stuffed Iowa chop that is stuffed with a warm apple raisin dressing and glazed with an apple whiskey sauce. Trust me, you won't regret it. This is Jeff Grunder, and we can't wait to have you over for dinner at the Machine Shed.
I-80 in Hickman Road, Urbandale, and I-80 and Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
Are you ready to take a sweet trip down memory lane? Come on, let's head straight to the bake sale, only at Quick Star. Craving those fresh, oven-baked cookies like Grandma used to make? The Quickery's got them, baked with love and a touch of that old-fashioned goodness. In a rush? Grab a muffin for just $1.19. A perfect on-the-go treat. From glazers to cake donuts. Indulge at the bake sale. So what are you waiting for? Treat yourself, only at Quick Star.
At Community Choice, it's simply a mortgage. No hoops to jump through or limbo sticks to go under. Just a straight, easy path from point A to point B. It takes less than 60 seconds to get started at unbankyourmortgage.com. Loan approval subject to credit score and analysis. See credit union for details. Equal opportunity lender.
Now it's time for today's John Deere shoot-around with Iowa coach Fran McCaffrey. Brought to you by great Iowa John Deere dealers like Sinclair Tractor. Sinclair Tractor is your premier John Deere dealer, serving southeast Iowa, western Illinois, and northeast Missouri. Stop by and experience how we strive to earn your business every day. Visit SinclairTractor.com. Here's Gary Dolphin and Coach McCaffrey.
Back with the head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Fran McCaffrey. Get ready for Game 2 tonight. We take a look back at Game 1 on a Monday night. Texas A&M Commerce. After you watch the film, what sticks out to you? What do you like the most about the guys' play on Monday night?
Well, the game changed throughout the course of moving from the first half to the second half. You know, we didn't shoot it well early, but we hung in there, had a lead, spurted it at the end of the half, which is always good. And then the second half, the press got going. We got great play off the bench. I thought Drew Thilwell was tremendous. And, you know, Freeman kind of took over. Sanford was great. Both Sanfords were tremendous. And it's just great to see Price in particular kind of step up his game and be that aggressive.
And defensively, forced 22 turnovers, 13 steals. Got to be happy with that effort for the most part.
Yeah, and I think that's the way we have to play. Our activity was really good. Our ball movement, even early when we weren't shooting it well, we were getting good shots. We were moving the ball, taking care of the ball. And that's going to have to be what happens tonight. You know, this team is really quick. They put a lot of heat on the ball. So we got to attack whatever defense they're in and really play off 2 feet and move the ball.
Talking about Southern University, the opponent here tonight, Coach Johnson and company. What else sticks out to you about them?
They're really deep. They play a lot of guys. I mean, they have some key personnel, obviously. Dumasi got 30 the other night against South Dakota, so he's special. But they have other guys that are really good. They have different pieces, and they can legitimately go 10 deep or beyond. So that keeps fresh bodies on the floor, and they can keep the heat up defensively if they want to.
Second home game, second game of the year. Talk about the mindset of your kids, the guys that haven't been through this, what they're going through here of settling in and finding their way.
Well, what they're doing is listening to the upperclassmen, the guys that have been here. And luckily, we have enough guys that kind of know and understand what's necessary. The new guys are slowly figuring it out and being encouraged to be aggressive and trust their talent and make plays and be productive when they come in at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, all right, Coach. Good luck to you in night number 2, and we'll talk to you later on. Thanks for your time, as always.
Look forward to it.
Fran McCaffrey, the head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes. His team getting ready to take on Southern tonight, and he talked about it. Just got to trust the process. You got to lean on those leaders, those older guys, as you alluded to, and we talked about that a little earlier, Bobby. So continue to find your way, and especially for those newcomers in a new environment here. And before you know it, as you talked about earlier, it'll be Big Ten basketball.
It will be, and the new kids that have come in. Laji Dembele, he didn't play a lot last year, but he's our starting power forward in there. So Laji's job is to get rebounds, get some offensive board, play defense. You got an open shot, stick it. Off the bench, Cooper Koch, the freshman, I thought had a nice coming out party the other night. Knocks down a shot. His kid showed that he can play, and Bryce Sanford shows that he's been in the weight room, and he looks thicker, bigger, more ready to play this season. Drew Thelwell, I thought, was much better than the exhibition performance. He showed he's got quickness. He's a high riser. He's at the front of that break Fran talked about, the little 1-2-2 that they used to take a little time off the shot clock. They end up getting some steals out of the press, which is always a plus. Really got their offense ignited, and ignited that 15-1 run they had there in the second half. Really broke the game open.
Leaders lead, and you follow suit. You don't want to press too much. You want to do things in your control. All those coaching cliches that they use, it's a slow process of not getting ahead of yourself and finding your way.
Absolutely, and the main thing that you have to do, the Hawkeye newcomers, is to know the game plan. Know that scouting report that they spent so much time on putting together, and don't deviate from that. Everybody's got to be on the same page. That's when a team is clicking, John. When everybody knows who's going to be where, how the defenses are going to rotate, what's going to happen. What's going to happen when you're passing out of a double team? You're going to see a lot of double teams on Owen Freeman, so you got to spread the floor. Don't get real tight playing a phone booth down in there, but spread the floor out, floor spacing. Get some hard cuts in there, some basket cuts, speed cuts, scoring cuts, if you will. And then when you get open shots, you got to knock them down. Everybody loves shooters.
That's the big part of the game, knocking shots, scoring points, right?
Put the ball in the basket.
Indeed. Now, nothing more simpler than that. Coach McCaffrey, brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealers. Coming up next, Bobby Hansen. You'll hear more from him as he has his keys to the game. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa basketball.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, a AAA 4-diamond luxury property located just a few minutes from the Eastern Iowa Airport and downtown Cedar Rapids. Whether you're visiting for business or pleasure, the hotel is happy to welcome you. To make reservations, visit thehotelatKirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111 for more information.
Prepare for an unforgettable season with buzzer beaters, crossovers, and electric plays that will leave you on the edge of your seats. The Iowa men's and women's basketball teams will soon return to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Help us rally behind Coach McCaffrey, Coach Jensen, and the Hawkeyes as they fight for Iowa. Find team schedules, game times, tickets, TV providers, and more at HawkeyeSports.com. Get your family and friends together for some Hawkeye hoops at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Go Hawks!
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC.
The U.S. Cellular pregame show continues on this Thursday evening. Folks starting to file in here to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Game 2 of the season. Southern University in town. The second game of the Kinney Arnold Classic here tonight after the Hawks opening up with that 89-67 win over Texas A&M Commerce on Monday night. Same night that Southern University lost to South Dakota on the road 93-79. We've talked about things that need to go well here tonight for the Hawks, of course, getting their feet wet in game number 2. And now we'll dive into it a little deeper as Bobby Hansen presents his keys to the game.
Yeah, you know, the Hawks obviously should be the victors in this basketball game, but you want to be, play your game, John. And that's really the key is follow the game plan and do what you do best. But keys I came up with are you got to find number 22, Tejan Damasi, 6'4" guard. He's a preseason Southwest Athletic Conference first teamer. He had 30 against South Dakota. Very efficient score, 30 points on just 12 shots he took to get those 30. So he attacks. He's not a great three-point shooter. He gets to the free throw line where he was 12 out of 12. So you got to keep him off the free throw line, but know where he is at all times. And don't let him get going downhill. He can get you in foul trouble early. So number 22, Tejan Damasi, will be the number 1 key. Second key for me is to find Owen Freeman early. Get the big sophomore involved in this game. Texas A&M Commerce, they came with early double teams, and that'll open up the court for some back cuts, for some open threes. So Freeman will see a lot of those double teams this year. Spread the court, cut hard. You're going to get some easy baskets out of that guy. So, but you got to establish the big man down low. They don't have a lot of size on this Southern team right here, the team from Baton Rouge, the Jaguars. So go to your big man early. The third key for me is going to be rebound the basketball. All season long, the Hawks have really got to concentrate on the boards. If they want to be the team they want to be this year, they need everybody to be on the glass defensively, rebounding on the offensive boards. Do your job. Chris Taggio, Seydou Traore when he gets in there, Elijah Dembele, Owen Freeman, those guys got to get some offensive rebounds for you, but you can't get lose that rebound battle. You got to go up there and get the boards. You can't run. We want to run. We want to be a fast break team. You can't fast break if you don't have the basketball. So third and final key will be rebound the basketball and get contribution off the bench from those guys that came in and did a nice job the other night.
Hawks had 41 rebounds the other night, 17 offensive and 24 on the defensive side of things. Free throws weren't too bad, 15 of 20, 75%. So it's those little things that can be so big in close games. If this is a close game here tonight, they're not a bad rebounding team. They shot 75% as well.
Yeah, they're athletic. They'll go at it. They just don't have a lot of size, John, and you got to keep them off the free throw line. So Iowa does a good job of not fouling when they're playing D out there, but this kid here is going to test you. Number 22, Damasi. He gets to the free throw line a lot. 30
points the other night. He was 12 for 12 from the free throw line against South Dakota, 8 for 10 from the field with those 30 points in that loss, 93-79 at South Dakota State in game 1. for Southern University. Second contest coming up here tonight. We're about 15 minutes away or so from the opening tip-off here from Carver Hawkeye Arena. At the game or at home, Wimmer's premium quality hot dogs and sausages will score with family and friends. Take the highest quality beef and pork, combine it with natural spices, and you get the best tasting Midwestern hot dog. Wimmer's, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. The Iowa Hawkeye football team officially bowl eligible in L.A., getting ready for that contest tomorrow night, 8:05, the kickoff. The Hawkeye Radio Network pregame show at 6 o'clock. Of course, they're bowl eligible. You can sign up to automatically receive official bowl travel information at HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central. When the game is announced, you'll immediately receive information on game tickets, air travel, and hotel. That's HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central, presented by Travel Leaders. Destinations Unlimited, Iowa's official bowl tour. The Mid-American Energy starting lineups are coming around the corner. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Hawkeye games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They are committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Need a little boost? Nothing beats the rich, smooth taste of Quickstar's Karuba coffee. Fresh, delicious, and always brewed just right. Now only 79 cents. Any size. When you swipe your Quick Rewards card. Pair it with a fresh baked cookie or muffin from the bake sale and level up your day. Quality coffee at an unbeatable price. Stop by, grab a cup, and taste the difference. Only at Quickstar.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Iowa Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited. We provide experiential travel and vacation planning for Hawkeye fans across the state. Contact one of our destination experts to start planning your next trip at duagency.com.
Hawkeye Basketball on 1040 WHO is brought to you by American Equity, Better Business Bureau, Daydreamer, Quickstar, Lennox, Tournament Club of Iowa. Support those who support the Hawkeyes.
Back in at Carver Hawkeye Arena, John Swisher in for Gary Dolphin tonight. Bobby Hansen alongside, as always, here at MediaCom Court and Carver Hawkeye Arena for this Thursday night game, second game of the Kinney Arnold Classic. The Jaguars of Southern University in town from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Head coach Kevin Johnson in his second season, 18-15 record. He played at UT Pan America, now Rio Grande Valley. He's a Morgan City, Louisiana native. He's the 15th head coach at Southern University. Started as an assistant way back in 1989 at Northwestern State. He's been around Louisiana basketball for all of his life, as he was at Louisiana Lafayette 4 years before taking over at Southern. He spent time at Nicholls State. So he told me when we talked, he's been here a few times. We talked about that first time back in 1987, you remember as well, but he's been here other times with some of those teams over the well. Loves coming here to Iowa, and of course, welcoming environment here at the University of Iowa for Coach Johnson. He's trying to build the program there at Southern, only his second year. 18 wins. That was the most since 2016. Last year, they had a good win. Bobby knocked off number 21 Mississippi State in early December last year. His team is known for forcing turnovers, as they were 8th in the country last year, forced nearly 17 turnovers a game.
Yeah, he's a good coach, doing a nice job, and they got some athletes watching him warm up. John. So the Hawks got to take care of the basketball. Brock Harding will be the lead guard, the point guard, to start this basketball game out, and then Drew Thelwell will come in. Josh Dix will get back there, but they'll pressure you. They'll pick you up at half court, put pressure on the basketball. They'll change their defenses. They'll drop into zone. So you got to attack. You always got to be in that mode if you're trying to get your shoulders by the defender, get to the basket. When help comes, drop it off, get an assist, give it to your big guys, or kick it out to the shooters.
As they're picked third in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. That's where they finished a year ago with that 18-win mark, as Coach Kevin Johnson in his second season, as they're shooting 44% from the field, 25% only from three-point range on a Monday night in their lone game. Talked about 75% from the free throw line, 18 of 24, and they rebounded 37 teams. As Kevin Johnson was a good player in his own right at UT Pan America. His brother a little bit better, an All-American at Syracuse. First round NBA draft pick Dave Johnson by Portland in 1992. You just missed playing against him in the league.
Yeah, do not remember him, but yeah, got certainly a good family lineage there, basketball family, and again, doing a good job down there in Baton Rouge, where the Southern Jaguars come from.
Indeed, as we take a look at the starting lineups here, first for the Jaguars, we start with a guard wearing the number 10, Michael Jacobs, as Jacobs is a 200-pound junior, 6'2" guard from Atlanta, Georgia. Up next is Tajane Dumasi. Dumasi, the leading point getter for this team, 30 points on Monday night from Paris, France, with the Lee College 6'4" senior. Brente Knoll is a forward. Knoll averages 11 points a game, as Brente Knoll, a 6'10", 220-pound sophomore. DeMarie Jones wearing the number 1, 11 points on Monday night, 9 rebounds as well for Jones. And DeAndre Thomas, a forward, 9 points per game. He had 5 rebounds the other night for Thomas, a redshirt sophomore from Houma, Louisiana, came from McNeese State. That's the starting lineup for head coach Kevin Johnson. Now for the Hawkeyes, Brock Harding, the 6-foot guard from Moline, Illinois, 8 points on Monday night. Josh Dix, 10 points the other night, as Dix, the 6'6" junior from Council Bluffs. Laje Dembele, 4 points on Monday night, as Dembele from New York, New Jersey, the 6'8" sophomore. Peyton Sanford led the way with those 20 points. He had 11 rebounds as well on a Monday night. Sanford, of course, the 6'8" senior from Hawkeyes. And Owen Freeman, 15 points, 9 rebounds. Owen Freeman, the sophomore, 6'10" in stature from Moline, Illinois. That's the starting lineup. Starting lineups brought to you by Mid-American Energy. Working together is how you win. That's why Mid-American Energy's roster of wind, solar, and other energy sources works together to keep your service safe and reliable 24/7. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com. You can join Bobby Hansen and Gary Dolphin each week for Hawk Talk, live from the Watermill Kitchen and Bar inside the Hyatt Regency in the River Landing in Coralville. They'll be joined each week by head coach Fran McCaffrey and a Hawkeye player. First show is November 25th from 7 until 8:30. For the complete schedule, you can visit HawkeyeSports.com. That'll be here before we know it. As your Monday night routine or Wednesday night, no matter what the schedule says there, you'll be settling in there each and every week.
The newly remodeled Watermill restaurant, and they have outstanding food. So come out and join us. We'll follow the Jan Jensen show from 6 to 7. Fran McCaffrey show goes 7 to 8:30. We always have a good time.
Be looking forward to that, no doubt. Tuning in each week. If you can't make it out, the Farmers State Bank tip-off of the Hawkeyes in Southern is right around the corner. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. proud partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides the direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. A message from Iowa HHS.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, contact the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty. For all your real estate needs, call 319-631-5455.
Not all internet is created equal. It's a lot like choosing a quarterback. Technically, you could sign up any new rookie provider on the block, but the success of every device in your home depends on it. Will they perform in the clutch, or will they buffer under pressure? Extreme provides the speed you need with a 100% gigabit technology network and amplified Wi-Fi. And unlike signing a quarterback, Extreme Internet requires no contracts. There's only one pick to lead your team. It's Extreme, powered by Mediacom.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye Basketball is brought to you by
Shelter Insurance. The ball is in your court. Visit shelterinsurance.com to find an agent who can help you with your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
988. There is hope with a 988 lifeline. Call or text 988 for free, 24/7.
Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye Basketball.
U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hy-Vee, score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. By your local Ford dealers. And by Mid-American Energy. Look up, look out for overhead power lines. Visit midamericanenergy.com for electrical safety tips. It's game time. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Wellmark, here for every member, every moment. Learn more at wellmark.com. Now let's join Gary Dolphin and former Hawkeye Bobby Hansen for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
John Swisher back in with you, and for Gary Dolphin here tonight, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Dolphin, the Hawkeye Radio Network crew, Matt Anger, Rob Brooks, Corey Sheets. They're settling into L.A. right about now as getting ready for that Hawkeye and UCLA matchup coming up tomorrow night, 6 o'clock pregame with the Hawkeye Radio Network. A kickoff time tomorrow night at 8:05. We're minutes away from the start of this one, the Hawkeyes and Southern University here tonight as Herky out on the floor with the Hawkeye cheerleaders, and we are moments away. We'll take another look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard. U.S. Bank, proud sponsor of Iowa Hawkeyes. They're in it with you for the good stuff and all the hard work it takes to get there, because together there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. We start with women's basketball in the state. Number 8, Iowa State at home inside Hilton Coliseum, leading Indiana State 20-18. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter in that one. Drake underway as well. They're leading at halftime, 37-34 over St. Louis. Inside the Knapp Center in Des Moines. The UNI men hosting Milwaukee tonight at the McLeod Center. Other Big Ten men's basketball. Wisconsin is home to Montana State. Michigan State home to Niagara. And USC at home hosting Idaho State. State volleyball tournament going on just down the road in the River Landing in Coralville and Extreme Arena this week, wrapping up tonight with one more match to go that's getting underway shortly. 4 teams have been crowned so far. Pleasant Valley took down Waukee Northwest for the 5A title. Bishop Heelan of Sioux City 3-0 over Pella. Mount Vernon 3-0 over Western Christian. And Denver took down Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont in the 2A tilt 3-0. Iowa High School football playoffs resuming week 11. 8-player quarterfinals tonight. Everybody else plays tomorrow night. Edco is at Bishop Garrigan Algona. Also, Don Bosco hosts Gladbrook Rhinebeck. Lennox entertaining Montezuma. And Audubon is at Rimson St. Mary's in high school football. No, you love paying attention to high school football. It's a
great time of year.
Yes. All the lap over, even though it can be busy sometimes. Yeah. The golf loves that overlap, but it's a fun time to keep track of everything.
Yeah, good luck to all those young high school student athletes out there competing right now. Volleyball and football state playoffs.
No doubt about it. Always great, energizing to bring folks together as it's time. The opening tip-off. Today's opening tip is brought to you by Farmers State Bank. Earn $250 when you open a checking account at the Tiffin branch or online. Get rewarded for banking with FSB. Visit myfsbonline.com for complete details. Subject to approval, minimum $50 deposit. Requires e-statements and direct deposit. Member FDIC. Here we go. The Hawkeyes and Southern, game number 2 of the season. For these two teams, Owen Freeman in the middle against DeAndre Thomas, a 6'8" redshirt sophomore. And the Hawkeyes get the tip, but we're going to re-jump it as Owen Freeman touched it twice inside the circle. That's a no-no, and we got to do it over.
Throw it up. Let the guys jump.
You're saying the toss wasn't high enough. As here we go in the middle, the officials. Jeffrey Anderson, Doug Sermons, and Andy O'Brien. There's the tip off of Thomas. Getting in the backcourt is Southern. They go right to left in front of us here. John Swisher, Bobby Hansen, glad to have you along for Hawkeye men's basketball here tonight. Up top with it, driving all the way in. Dix doing a good job. Now right side, back up on top is Thomas. A handoff to Damari Jones. Now on the logo inside the timeline with 4 on the shot clock. A pull-up jumper from long range. Got it to go inside the three-point line. There's Michael Jacobs, the 6'2" junior.
Good looking shot there in the mid-range game. Wound the shot clock down inside of 5 seconds and went right to that hit spot on the elbow and knocked down the first jumper of the game.
Peyton Sanford has it now inside, but it's knocked away and stolen by Southern. Over the timeline. Fast break inside, up and around the traffic, and good. That's Damari Jones, a 6'5" senior, and just like that, Southern's off to a 4-0 lead.
Got to start. The Hawkeyes want it defensively. This team will attack you off the dribble.
Right side, left-handed hip-high dribble by Sanford inside of Freeman, avoiding the traffic, putting it up, and the reverse layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, up strong, got it to go, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Good aggressiveness by Owen, staying with it.
Absolutely it was, and the first one he should have knocked down, should have dunked it, but up and under, 2 players come to him. He got the rebound back, and a foul called on, who did they give that foul to? Not sure yet. There are a couple of players in there, but foul is going to go to number 23, and that is DeJounte Thomas.
The free throw is good for Owen Freeman, and it's 4-3 Southern. 18:50 and counting here in the first half. Trying to get inbounded. Peyton Sanford harassing the guard. Now will bring it up. Double team. Little pressure put on by the Hawks. 2-1-2 style. Now 3-on-2, but good job Brock Harding getting back and knocking that ball out of bounds. Southern will have it baseline inbounds underneath.
I like the pressure after the made free throw by Owen Freeman. The Hawks had good success with that the other night against Commerce. This time almost got the steal. Brock, good hustle play to knock it out of bounds.
Jacobs will inbound it under the basket for Southern. There's contact. That's an offensive foul. Push off there. Brock Harding sold it. And the call will be on Yanje Thomas, a 6'8" redshirt sophomore.
That's 2 on him. Good looking athlete, but they're going to leave him out there on the floor with those 2 fouls.
From Hoima, Louisiana. Transfer from McNeese State. Hawkeyes facing a little pressure, but able to dribble over the timeline is Limbelli. Left side, Owen Freeman. He'll take the three-pointer, and no good. Off the back of the rim. Skying for the rebound is Damasu. Inside. Knocked away. Now back out left side. This is Jacobs, the 6'2" guard from Atlanta, Georgia. Baseline with 15 on the shot clock. Twisting and turning. And a foul. Body foul going to be called on the baseline. Brock Harding will be the guilty party.
He got caught down there. A little undersized. 23 in there. Thomas a little bit bigger. Went to the post. Peyton Sanford came over to provide some support, but foul called before they could get the shot up.
Out top, here is Brentay Knoll, 6'2" sophomore, now left side. 13 on the shot clock.
2-3 zone.
Up top with it is Dumasi with 5 on the shot clock. Free throw line, a jumper by Thomas. No good off the left side. Peyton Sanford gathers the board, and he's off and running over the logo at half court. Right side to Dix. Back to Sanford for a long distance 3 ball. No good off the left side, and rebounded by Thomas, and back comes Southern. 4-3 Jaguars. 17.5 to go in this first half. Up top with it is Thomas. Right side, now the ball is fumbled off the foot of a Southern player and out of bounds. Hawkeye basketball.
Looked like good defensive help that time. Owen Freeman hedging high on that, forced the Jaguar player to dribble it off his foot.
P.J. DeBoll is the first substitution in the game for Southern. Dembele has it. Now a handoff to Sanford. Extended left wing. As he's got Damari Jones on him. Right side, they swing it to Brock Harding, no good. DeBelli fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Southern comes up with it. 4-3 Jaguars, 17 to play here in this first half. Between the legs dribble, now pull up jumper. No good off the backside, attempted that time by Michael Jacobs. And we have a foul called on the backside, going for the rebound on Southern.
Nice block out. Peyton Sanford climbing the boards there. On his back was number 1, Damarley Jones, the senior. Picks up his first.
3 fouls for Southern, just 1 for the Hawkeyes so far. 17:05 and counting. It's 4-3 Southern, the advantage. Here in game number 2 of the Kenny Arnold Classic, the first annual Kenny Arnold Classic. Handoff, Harding, left wing, 15 on the shot clock. Dix drives, now kicks it out. Harding drives in. Dix now for a wide open 3. Got it to go. Josh Dix with the triple from the top of the key. Hawks have their first lead. It's 6-4.
Got to give the assist to Brock Harding. Made that play right there as he dribble penetrated. First time was cut off. Second time he got in there deep enough to draw 2 defenders and kick it out behind the back to Josh Dix for the 3.
Dejan Damasi has it up top, guarded by Dix. 10 on the shot clock. Between the legs dribble on the logo. Now he's off the logo left wing. Pass Dix. Now he sends it out. It's knocked away by Harding. Brock comes up with it. Up ahead is Sanford. Jump stop and up in a beauty. 8-4. Hawks by 4. 16 minutes to go in the first half.
Another assist for Brock Harding right there. Alert defensive play. Got the knock away. Came up with the steal, and then it's 2-on-1 break. Peyton Sanford with the finish.
Up top for a 3. No good off the back of the rim. That time by P.J. DeBoll. Here's a takeaway. Freeman had it. Now going in hard is Brentay Noel. And a foul. 2 shots coming here as Peyton Sanford picks up the foul, trying to negate the easy dunk. 8-4 Hawkeyes with the advantage. 15:53 to go in the first half. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Rivalry matchups are back, and you could be there in style with the Iowa Lottery. Enter any non-winning Hawkeye Gold Scratch ticket in the VIP Club for a chance to win exclusive seats to the Iowa State matchups at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Enjoy complimentary food and beverage service, parking, and $500 in spending money as you watch the Hawks and the Cyclones battle for in-state bragging rights. Women's basketball, men's basketball, or men's wrestling. It's your choice. Check out ialottery.com/VIP for details and play today.
Woo-hoo! When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
John Swisher, Bobby Hansen back with you. 15:53 to go in the first half. Hawkeyes 8-4 after 4-0 run by Southern. The Hawks have answered 8-0, Bobby.
Yeah, they're quick and got a steal there from Owen Freeman. He didn't chin the basketball after he got the defensive board. Snuck up behind him, Noel did. And good foul by Peyton Sanford to avoid the layup at the rim there. But can't turn it over. You got to take care of the basketball. And I like the defensive intensity has started to ratchet up, John. And
we're going to need it as they're athletic. They're pesky. And we've seen that already so far here as the foul was called on Peyton Sanford. Hawks have 2 fouls, 3 on the other side for Southern. The free throw up and right through for the man at the line, Brente Knoll, a 6'10 sophomore from right there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where Southern University resides.
He's their tallest player, and the guy going to play a lot of minutes there with his size on Owen Freeman.
Second one from Knoll, no good off the back of the rim. Made the first one. It's 8-5. Under 16 to play in the first half. Right side, Dembele from Dix. Now Laje looking. He shoots the 3, and it's good. Book it. A little hesitation, looking around, and he's like, why not? And it goes right through. 11-5. Hawks by 6.
He could shoot that 3 there. He took a second look at it when the defender was laying back in the lap of Owen Freeman, daring him to shoot. Laje made him pay.
Left side with a new face, Cam Embori, a 6'3 junior from Portland, Texas. There's a shot inside, no good by Knoll. Rebounded by Freeman. Up ahead to Harding. Brock gets it left side. Sanford stop and pop 3, no good off the backside. Rebounded, gathered by Deonjay Thomas. And here come the Jaguars. They'll pull up jumper from 17 feet inside the top of the key, no good. We have a foul on the rebound. The missed shot by Tejan Dumasi, who is scoreless so far, had 30 points against South Dakota on Monday night.
And for the Jaguars, number 12, A.J. Barnes.
The foul was called on the Hawkeyes in the rebound there.
I think they got Owen Freeman, so that first foul on the big fella.
Third on the Hawks. Trying to inbound it is Dumasi. On right side, one-on-one with Freeman. Twisting, turning in the lane, putting it up over Freeman, and got it to go. A.J. Barnes, a new face in there as well, a 6'6 junior from Atlanta, Georgia. 11-7 now, Hawks by 4, just under 15 to play. In the first half, Dix, the left-handed between the legs dribble, gets rid of it to Sanford. Now inside, Dembele high off the window and good. Good look by Sanford. Just got into Dembele, and the Hawks lead by 6, 13-7.
Good position down low by Laje. Had his man sealed right underneath the basket. Peyton Sanford makes the correct read, drops a pretty bounce pass right into his hands. An easy layup for Laje.
And Borey has it. Hesitation dribble. Now drives right to left. Baseline double team. Kicking it out. Now a drive in by Knoll. This is Ambori with 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked away, inside and good, I should say. Right time, right place. A.J. Barnes puts it up and good. And now on the other side, trying to throw it inside. Getting hands on it is A.J. Barnes. It goes off of his hands. Out of bounds, Hawkeyes will keep it. After a turnover there, they'll get it back. 13-9 Hawks, 13:57 to play. Price Sanford comes in. The first substitution of the game as Laje Dembele will check out.
Laje got a good start. I think he had 3 rebounds, go along with 5 points.
Harding looking. And he'll get it in up top to Freeman. Ooh. Almost on the line there. Owen avoids the timeline and gets it to Josh Dix. 13 on the shot clock. Josh drives, has some contact there, ball poked away, and coming up with it is Brente Knoll. Check that, it's Jordan Johnson, a 6'4" redshirt sophomore. As Johnson now stuck at the right elbow. Pass inside, up and good, got it to go. A circus-like move inside, all the way in and good by Derek Tesno, the 6'5" senior. Now we have a travel on the other end. Call on Peyton Sanford, and Southern playing right with the Hawkeyes. Hawks lead 13-11, 13:26 to go in the first half. As in for the first time, it's Cooper Koch. Koch, the 6'8" freshman from Peoria. Up top with it, guarded by Freeman, is A.J. Barnes. Now it's Tesno with it. Step back 3, no good. Air ball by Jordan Johnson. Will go out of bounds. Hawkeyes will get it. 13-11 Hawks, 13:06 to go in the first half.
Quick shot there by Southern. Good defense. Price Sanford just into the game, was right there to provide the pressure.
Harding will bring it up over the timeline. Guarded by Cam Mbori. Harding right wing, handoff to Koch. Koch puts it on the deck, left-handed hip-high dribble. Now Price Sanford, left side to Dix. Just under 13 to play. Hawks lead by 2, 13-11. Freeman one-on-one inside, in traffic, got it to go. Stayed with it, and Owen Freeman will go to the line. Another old-fashioned three-point play coming up.
Good basketball right there. The Hawks realized he had the advantage inside on the defender. They did not come with the double team, John. They just cleared the floor and let Owen work in the post. He was hammered, got the shot to drop. He'll shoot a free throw.
A.J. Barnes picks up his first foul. That's team number 4 on Southern. 15-11 Hawks. 12:43 to go here in the first half. Freeman, the free throw up and rattles around, kisses the window and heads on down. Hawks by 5, 16-11.
6 points now for Owen Freeman. Good start.
Pressure put on here by the Hawkeyes, trying to rattle Southern now. They throw over the top of it, left side. Hesitation, but now left elbow, left block, I should say. Tesno passes it out top. This is Mbori, between the legs dribble. Pass right side, all the way in, putting it up, knocked away by Freeman on the attempt by Damari Jones. Jones gets it back, now it's poked, looked off the foot, but they say off of the reach, off the hand of Drew Thelwell, the 6'3" grad from Orlando, and he'll stay Southern basketball with 4 on the shot clock.
Drew bringing some quickness in onto the floor right there, and alert defensive play by Thelwell.
16-11 Hawks, 12:17 to go. Here's a quick left corner 3, no good, left short. Off of Koch, though. It'll stay Southern basketball. The missed 3 by Derek Tesno. There'll be 20 on the shot clock now for Southern. Baseline inbounds for Cam Mbori, the 180-pound junior from Pearland, Texas. Up top with it, Jordan Johnson. 15 on the shot clock. Now Mbori looking deep 3. Rattles around, pops out the right side, rebounded by Owen Freeman. Josh Dix driving all the way in. Great aggressive move off the window and good for Dix. Hawks lead 18-11, under 12 to go.
Nice move by Josh Dix right there. The floor just opened up for him, and you had Cooper Koch ran through to clear the floor out there, and then just a straight line drive basket for Josh Dix.
Now all the way in, a shot attempt, no good. Freeman gathers the board. Hawks by 7, 11.5 to go in the first half. Thelwell takes it aggressively, has it knocked away, and Southern comes away with it. Derek Tesno all the way in. He puts it up in traffic. Freeman was right with them. Now this ball pinballs out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawkeyes. Last touch by Southern, and we have a media timeout on the floor. Look out for overhead power lines. Visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for electrical safety tips. Call 811 before you dig. It's the law. Visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for natural gas safety tips. 11:28 to go here in the first half. Hawkeyes 18, Southern 11. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
Everyone knows the BBB is the Better Business Bureau, but depending on what you need, it's the Better Plumber Bureau, the Better Auto Mechanic Bureau, the Better Accountant Bureau. That's because the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better check that business out first so you don't get ripped off bureau. Be smart. Always look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game as a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Hawkeye games this season. Please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They are committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bump's Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bump's is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bump's and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bump's Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Hawks on an 18-7 run after that first media timeout. They've warmed up shooting-wise, and Southern has cooled off here, Bobby.
Yeah, they have the Jaguars are 0 for their last 6 field goal attempts. The Hawkeyes warming up, as you said, John, 3 of their last 3. You got to keep the pressure on them, keep the defensive pressure up, and then keep attacking on the offensive end. Evan Braun's into the game.
18-11 Hawks, 11:25 and counting here in the first half of play. Sanford has extended left wing, now sends it to younger brother Price. They're playing catch on the left side. That's a reach in, but now it's called. Wasn't called initially, and Price Sanford hit the deck. Reach in foul on the arm foul called on Southern. Good call there. It definitely affected the offensive player.
Yeah, Hawks working against that zone defense or extending it out to the shooters. Price and Payton overloading on the left side, try to dribble penetrate, and was tackled as Price went through there.
15 on the shot clock, 11:10 on the game clock. Thelwell has it up top. Between the legs dribble, left-handed shin high dribble. Now right side to Price Sanford up top, 5 on the shot clock. Price looking for something, 4 on the shot clock. As Payton will take the 3, long range, count it. Payton Sanford with the shot clock winding down, 21-11, the largest lead of 10 with 10:45 and counting in the first half.
Knew exactly how much time was left, John. Drained it.
That's a senior leader right there inside, in trouble, double team. Koch guarding, but up and over is Damari Jones, the 6'5 senior. And it's 21-13. Here's a quick 3, counted for the other Sanford, Price Sanford now. And Coach Kevin Johnson wants a timeout. Hawks lead 24-13 with 10.5 to go in the first half.
That's the beauty of the Hawkeyes. They got shooters out there. Fran has overloaded this against this zone here with Cooper Koch, Payton Sanford, and Price Sanford.
It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 11-point lead for the Hawks, 24-13 with 10:30 to go. When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. Every day, University of Iowa Healthcare is working to advance medicine so you can get the best care with more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in that state. University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.edu. Ord.
Hawks stay hot. They're now 5 out of their last 5 field goal attempts. And defensively, Southern have 1 of their last 7 attempts. The Hawkeyes 4 of 8 from long range.
Up by 11, 24-13 Hawkeyes, 10.5 to go in the first half of play. Well, pressure there as Demasi gets in trouble with it. A tie ball going to be called. Good job by Thelwell getting his hands on the basketball, and the Hawks will get it on the arrow.
Yeah, good job. They double teamed. I think it was Price, Sanford, and Drew Thelwell right there. The kid picked up his dribble right at the half-court line. That's what you don't want to do, and Drew was able to reach in there and tie him up.
Demasi only 1 shot attempt so far, 0 for 1. Nice pass left side. Price Sanford. Right hand on the left side off the window and good. Hawks increase their lead 26-13.
Back-to-back baskets now. Price Sanford, he's got 5. Got 4 guys with 5 points here for the Hawks. Good balance.
Demasi trying to get something going. He throws inside. Yes, pinball around. Peyton Sanford now. This one is knocked away. Demasi comes up with it for the 3. Stand alone left wing. Got it to go. 26-16 Hawkeyes by 10.
Yeah, points off turnovers right there. The second time they reached in and stole that defensive rebound.
Cooper Koch inside. That's going to be a foul as he came back into the defensive player. Poking the ball away, but getting a part of the arm is Joe Manning, a 6'2 junior from Bossier, Louisiana, Northwest Florida State transfer. The 6th team foul for Southern. Koch is on the line to shoot 2. Koch, the first one up. No good off the back of the rim. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels, Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour total fitness, pool, hot tub. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. It's where the Hawkeye Radio Network team stays. Koch makes another one, 27-16, the 11-point lead. 9:40 to go in the first half. Often sprinting to the basket all the way in. It's no good. It rims out left side, but contact coming, say the officials. As driving in was the Southern guard. That's Michael Jacobs. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Michael Jacobs to the line, shooting 2.
Call the foul on Cooper Koch. His first, team foul number 4. Jacobs. The junior from Atlanta, Georgia. First one is up and good. And it's back to a 10-point game. 27-17. Owen Freeman back in. Josh Dix is in there as well. The Sanford brothers and Drew Thelwell. The 5 on the floor for the Hawks. Second one from Jacobs, up and no good, off the front of the rim. Freeman gathers the rebound. Thelwell will bring it up. Low pressure, passes ahead to Sanford. Close to over and back, but Freeman gets over. There's a 3-ball. Price Sanford again. Got a little room from his defender. Up and good. Hawks by 13.
What a weapon Price Sanford's going to be this year. That's his second made 3-point field goal, and he has 8 points.
Nice alley-oop pass inside from the left wing. Inside, up and good by Brente Knoll. And it's 30-19. Hawks by 11. 9 minutes to play in the first half. Peyton Sanford has it. Left-handed thigh-high dribble. Now pass right side. This is Freeman one-on-one against Knoll. Now he keeps working his way. Right-handed jump hook off the glass. No good. Left short on the right side of the rim. And Southern comes away with it. Up top with it is Ambori. Almost a double dribble, but the official says no. Up top is Manning. Now right side, Knoll. Guarded by Freeman, right wing. A handoff inside, putting it up in traffic. That's no good by Michael Jacobs. The rebound for the Hawks. Price Sanford off and running. He has an opening, but he's going to pass it out. Dix has it up top. Now Sanford. Peyton for a 3. Count it! 33-19. Another timeout for Southern. The lead for the Hawks, 8:22 to go here in the first half.
Sanford to Sanford. Price over to Peyton, older brother Peyton. Peyton's now got 8 points to join his brother Price. And Hawks are red hot from deep. John, let me take a look here. They are 6 out of 10. 60% shooting from deep. That's going to win you a lot of games.
No doubt the largest lead at 14, 33-19 with 8:22 to go here. And it's now a media timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa basketball.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
33-19, Hawks, 8:22 to go in the first half. Getting open, making themselves get open, and knocking some shots down. The recipe to a 14-point lead here, Bobby.
Yeah, and the assist. The Hawkeyes have 9 assists on 12 made baskets, doing a nice job sharing the basketball and finding the open shooters.
I think they did well in that 15-1 offensive spurt late in the first half on Monday night. Here's a three, right wing, left. The Southern player all alone, Cam Embori, makes the three. It's 33-22. Back to 11-point lead for the Hawks. Stelwell. Now Peyton Sanford. Left side to Freeman all the way in. Off the glass and good in traffic. Hawks back up by 13. 35-22. Just under 8 minutes to play in the first half.
Another assist and another made basket. Easy layup that time from Owen.
Right side one-on-one, Josh Dix. Here's DeMasi, had it blocked by Josh Dix. Dix has the ball off and running in traffic. Now we'll hold up, pass it out to Freeman. Right side, wide open, Thelwell for a three. Bucket! Drew Thelwell adds to the Hawkeye lead, the largest now of 16. It's 38-22.
Hawks 7 of 11 from deep. They are on fire. Keep firing.
No doubt. Here's another three. His firing is that young man, Cam Embori, the 6'3 junior from Pearland, Texas. As it's 38-25 now. Right side with his Thelwell. Bounce pass inside. Freeman has it knocked away, gets it back in the lane. 12 on the shot clock. Thelwell for another three. No good. Too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound fought for and corralled by Southern. Up top with his Jacobs. Left-handed, knee-high dribble. Runs it Owen Freeman out. Wide open man under the basket. Up and good. Will break down a defensive communication there as Knoll gets an easy look. Now Freeman out there and has it blocked by a Southern player, tipped away, and Southern comes up with it. Hawks by 11, 38-27. All the way in is Jacobs passing it out. Now DeMasi, he kicks it out. Knoll for a three. That's good. And it's back to single digits. Hawks by 8, 38-30, 6:20 and counting in the first half.
Knoll, surprise starter, did not score in the game up at South Dakota, but he's got 8 points now to lead the Jaguars.
Well to Josh Dix, found a wide open three. That's no good off the backside. Hawks have cooled off a little bit as Southern starts to warm up. Hawks lead by 8. Here's another one. A three, no good. This time the heat check off the back of the rim by Embori. Front side rebound to the Hawks. Peyton Sanford, nice backdoor look. Beautiful move. That's goaltending. Josh Dix putting it up. The ball was going to go in. The goaltend called. Great look and great cut by Josh Dix.
Really good cut by Josh. We call that a baseline speed cut. And Peyton Sanford hit him right in stride. Josh, the up and under basket. Dix now with 7 points in the game.
Hawks back by 10, 40-30, under 6 minutes to play here in this first half. Up top with it is Embori. Gets rid of it. Thought about a three, did P.J. Dumball. Now DeBoll has it up top. Left to right move. All the way in. Left hand on the right side. No good. Goes off the backside and rebounded by Price Sanford. Price will bring it up over the timeline. Right-handed thigh-high dribble. Now looking. Sends it over to Dix. They reverse it left side to Peyton Sanford for a three. That's no good off the backside. Pinballed around but controlled by the Jaguars. 40-30 Hawks. 5:20 and counting here in this first half of play. Right side with it. Now inside, up, and almost curled in, but no good on the attempt by Damasi. And their leading scorer just has 3 points. 30 points in that game against South Dakota on Monday night. Right side.
Good job defensively on him.
No doubt about it. Thelwell. Bounce pass to Dembele. Checked in moments ago. Price Sanford in the corner. Thought about it. Now thinks about a shot again, but he gets it out to Dix. Josh drives all the way in traffic. No good off the backside with 8 on the shot clock, and now Southern will come back with it. Coach McCaffrey wanted a little contact, nothing doing. Now all the way in on this side of things, no good off the backside, and the Hawks are off and running. Thelwell for a 3-ball. Count it! Drew Thelwell, the three-pointer, gives the Hawks a 13-point double-digit lead. 43-30, 4:20 to go.
His second three-point field goal made. 6 points now. Drew Thelwell shooting with confidence, and Peyton Sanford set him up perfectly.
New face in there, Andre Nunley, a 5'10 grad from Euless, Texas. Driving in now. Fadeaway jumper outside the free throw line. That's no good by Damasi, and his struggles continue. Sanford has it. Peyton left side to Thelwell. Drew puts it on the deck. Now back up top to Sanford. Back to Thelwell. A three wide open. No good off the front side. Dembele able to knock it out. Peyton Sanford for a three. That's no good. Left short. Goes out of bounds. Thelwell crashing into the media camera folks on the baseline as he tried to save that one, but it was already out. And we have a timeout on the floor. We can all help prevent suicide. There is hope with the 988 Lifeline. Call or text 988 now. 43-30. Hawks lead. 3:50 to go in this first half of play. This is Hawkeye men's basketball. You're listening to it from Learfield.
Everyone knows the BBB is the Better Business Bureau, but depending on what you need, it's the Better Plumber Bureau, the Better Auto Mechanic Bureau, the Better Accountant Bureau. That's because the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better check that business out first so you don't get ripped off bureau. Be smart. Always look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Treat yourself to one of our award-winning entrees at the Machine Shed. Come get your hands around one of our famous pork tenderloins, our most popular sandwich, served either deep-fried golden brown or unbreaded and grilled. Or try our roasted stuffed Iowa chop that is stuffed with a warm apple raisin dressing and glazed with an apple whiskey sauce. Trust me, you won't regret it. This is Jeff Grunder, and we can't wait to have you over for dinner at the Machine Shed.
I-80 and Hickman Road, Urbandale, and I-80 and Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
3:30, Hawks by 13, 3:50 to go in this first half. Time for our Midwest One quick stat update, Bobby.
Yeah, the one that I'm looking at right there is that three-point shooting by the Hawkeyes. 8 of 17 here. We ain't even done with the first half yet, but that's about 48% three-point shooting. That is outstanding by the Hawkeyes. Peyton Sanford 2 for 6, Bryce 2 for 2, and Drew Thelwell, energy off the bench. He's 2 out of 4 from deep.
That's our Midwest One Bank quick stat. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Offensive foul called as driving right side was Damasi. Josh Dix takes the offensive foul, and we go the other way. The second called on Tajon Dumasi. who the Hawks have done a great job defensively on. We talked about 30 points, the leading scorer coming in after that game the other night. He's got 3 still right now.
Yeah, and I think they're going to give that foul to A.J. Barnes, number 12. Damasi, yeah. He's been quiet tonight so far, but yeah, he hadn't picked up a foul yet.
So Barnes gets it instead of Damasi. He was in the neighborhood as Dix for a 3. In and out. Rattled around, popped out left side. Rebounded by Southern. 43-30 Hawks. 3:15 to go in the first half. Damasi now right side. Jordan Johnson gives it back to Damasi. Now Johnson gets it back. Deep 3, right wing. No good. Too strong off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Thelwell. He'll bring it up. Drew Thelwell. A nice night so far offensively as well. He's surveying up top with the guard right on him. Now left side, Price Sanford. Looking. Dembele. Left side, extended left elbow. Puts it up over the defender. No good. Hits off the back of the rim and rebounded by Southern, and the Jaguars come back with it in the form of Damasi. Dribbling right side, now all the way in. Right hand, right side, off the window, and good. The underhand layup by Damasi. He's got 5 points now. It's 43-32 Hawks, 2:20 to go in the first half. Peyton Sanford, one-on-one. That's going to be a little too much contact, and one of the bonus here coming for the Hawks. On the 7th, now 18 foul for Southern. There's Damasi picking up his first foul now. So the 1 in the bonus for Peyton Sanford. As Sanford, first time on the line tonight. Hawks are just 3 of 4 from the free throw line so far. This one no good. Bounces off the left side and rebounded by Southern. Hawks by 11, 2:15 to go in the first half. Damasi has it, left wing, and now sends it over right side. A handoff from Andre Nunley, now inside. Knoll sends it back out right side. 7 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Hawks. You read my mind. Left side. Here's a wild left-handed 3, and it goes in. Andre Nunley throwing it up. The 5'10 guard got it to go. It's back to an 8-point game, 43-35.
Lucky shot right there. I thought the defense was real good, as we both commented on there, but shot clock winding down, just tossed it up there.
Peyton Sanford, one-on-one. Left side, short corner, has it knocked away and controlled by Andre Nunley. Back comes Southern. Nunley almost traveled. He's just able to get rid of it. A.J. Barnes inside. He left it short. In traffic, got it back off the glass, and good right between 2 Hawkeyes. And just like that, it's a 6-point game. 43-37, 1:15 to go in the first half. Thelwell has it up top. He's guarded by Nunley. Now left side is Sanford. Peyton puts it on the deck. Nice cut again by Dix. Good job waiting for the defense to come by on the block. Right hand on the right side, up and good. Hawks back up by 8, 45-37.
Really pretty back cut right there. Josh Dix making a living in this game on the defender. Moves his head, and Josh just back cuts him on the baseline side to receive the pass.
Derek Tesno inside, up and no good. Curls off the front of the rim. Shot attempted there by A.J. Barnes. Hawks by 8, 35 seconds to go. Dix wide open 3, top of the key, no good off the front of the rim. Dembele gets the rebound. Dix again up top, now kick it out. As a 12-second difference on the shot clock to game clock. And Coach McCaffrey will take a quick timeout here with 22.5 to go in this first half of play. 45-37, Hawks by 8. You can join the Swarm and team up with Iowa athletes to support local charities. Make a difference today. Visit iowaswarm.com to learn more. Hawk fans, the Iowa Lottery Terrace at Carver Hawkeye Arena is back, and you can see the Hawkeyes take on the Iowa State Cyclones like a VIP. Find Hawkeye scratch tickets today at a retailer near you and enter non-winning tickets into Prize Zone. Visit ialottery.com/VIP for details. 45-37, 22.5 on the clock. Coach McCaffrey taking one of those timeouts. They want to get a good look and get some momentum going into the halftime break.
Yeah, I like that timeout. So use it or lose a timeout there. You got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brand's got a multitude of plays that they can run, and this is just preparation for the season as the Big Ten season as it's coming up right away. You got to know what you're doing here. Working against the zone.
Here's Harding inside the timeline. Gets it back to Dix. Josh now right side. Freeman back to Harding. Harding now sends it left side. Price Sanford wide open three at the buzzer. Got it to go at the shot clock winding down. 48-37, 5 seconds ago, and a foul called. Price Sanford not going to give up an easy layup. Cam and Borey was driving right side. Team number 1, team foul number 5, I should say. Sanford's first. Cooper Koch will come in, as will Drew Thelwell for the final 3.8.
Price Sanford, what a nice first half he's had. He's got 11 points to lead the Hawkeyes, and that time it was Brock Harding getting into the paint there and kicking it out to the shooter, Price Sanford, with the clock winding down.
Tesno looking to inbound it. He does right side. Driving in, Ambori putting it up. Left it short, and there's the buzzer, and the first half is in the books. Hawkeyes lead by 11, 48-37. The Hawkeyes with the 11-point lead over Southern University. Our halftime show is next here from Carver Hawkeye Arena as the Hawks battling back, Bobby, getting that double-digit lead at the halftime break.
Yeah, they did a nice job there shooting the basketball. Looking at the number of three-point field goals, the Hawks 45% from deep, 3 of 9 of 20, and you got several guys making threes. Dembele hit one, 2 by Peyton Sanford. Josh Dix has got one, and 3 of them off the bench. Price Sanford. Drew Thelwell, another nice game first half. He's got 2 threes for 6.
And the Hawkeyes with that 11-point lead, 48-37. The University of Iowa Healthcare halftime show is next. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa basketball.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
You've been listening to healthy coverage of Hawkeye basketball, presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Wellmark, here for every member, every moment. Learn more at wellmark.com. This is the University of Iowa Healthcare Halftime Show. University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
Hawkeyes leading 48-37 here at halftime. As this is the University of Iowa Healthcare halftime show. When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. Every day, University of Iowa Healthcare is working to advance medicine so you can get the best care with more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in that state. University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.com. It's time for our first half recap, brought to you by Big Grove. And it's time to grab an Easy Eddie at halftime. Fresh, juicy, and just what you need. For the second half, Easy Eddie. It's easy to enjoy responsibly. Hawks have the 11-point lead here, Bobby, 48-37.
Done it with outside shooting. Some hustle on the defensive end. The shooting is phenomenal. 9 of 20. That's 45% from deep. And you got several guys making the threes. Started out with Laji. Hit one. Couple by Peyton. 3 of them by Price Sanford. And Josh Dix hit one. Drew Thelwell off the bench. I love his energy coming in there. He really changes the complexion of the game when he come in there with his quickness and his veteran leadership ability. And when he can make shots like that, Hawks looking pretty good.
No doubt it's not at Carver. Well, Big Grove is your destination for every Iowa Hawkeye basketball game. You can catch all the action with great food, warm hospitality, and ice-cold beer at Big Grove. We'll see you there. More of the University of Iowa Healthcare halftime show rolls on after this. You're listening to it from Learfield.
Hey, Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-infused beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with these local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, located in the Des Moines area. Car Law, Community Choice Credit Union, and Royal Flooring. At Community Choice, it's simply a mortgage. No hoops to jump through or limbo sticks to go under. Just a straight, easy path from point A to point B. It takes less than 60 seconds to get started at unpackyourmortgage.com. Loan approval subject to credit score and analysis. See Credit Union for details. Equal opportunity lender.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bump's Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bump's is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bump's and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bump's Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Step into the action with the Fight for Iowa podcast. Join host Gary Dolphin as he takes you behind the scenes with Hawkeye coaches, athletes, and alumni. Tune in weekly on HawkeyeSports.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and more. Your front row seat to Hawkeye athletics.
Hawkeye Basketball on 1040 WHO is brought to you by American Equity, Better Business Bureau, Daydreamer, Quickstar, Lennox, Tournament Club of Iowa. Support those who support the Hawkeyes.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
John Swisher in for Gary Dolphin on this Thursday night. Hawkeyes have the 11-point lead at halftime over Southern University in Game 2 of the season, Game 2 of the Kinney Arnold Classic. We take a look at our halftime stats report brought to you by Hy-Vee, your one-stop shop for making your life easier, healthier, and happier. Leading the way, 11 points for Price Sanford. He's 3 for 3 from three-point land. 9 points for Josh Dix. 8 for Peyton Sanford and Owen Freeman. 6 for Drew Thelwell and 5 for Laje Dembele. 1 for Cooper Cox. Hawks are shooting 53% from the floor, 45% from Tripleville. For Southern U, 40% from the field, 45% from three-point land. As leading the way for them is Brente Knoll. 4 points for Damari Jones, 5 for Tejan Demose, and 3 for Michael Jacobs. Also 6 for Cameron Bore, and 2 for Derek Tesno. 6 for A.J. Barnes, 3 for Andre Nunley. Points off turnovers, Hawks 4, Southern 10. Points in the paint, dead even at 18. Hawks have the fast break points at 16 6. The Charity Stripe recap brought to you by Latham Seeds, EMC Insurance, and Great Southern Bank, as we look at how the Hawks and Southern finish from the free throw line after the first half. Hawks 3 of 5 for 60%, and Southern 2 of 4 for 50%. That's our first half Charity Stripe recap, brought to you by Latham Seeds, EMC Insurance, and Great Southern Bank. Hawks lead 48-37. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024, U.S. Bank.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing Us Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today?
The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness.
Visit U.S. Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to Us Mode, even if you're not a customer. U.S. Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
When the game goes into overtime, but the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hawkeyes lead Southern University 48-37 as halftime winds down on this Thursday night. Take a look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard. U.S. Bank, proud sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. They're in it with you for the good stuff and all the hard work it takes to get there, because together there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. As we look at the Drake women beating St. Louis 95-70. That's a final. Iowa State ahead of Indiana State. The Cyclones 54 and Indiana State 36. That's heading in to the fourth quarter. Big Ten men's basketball tonight. 3 other games going on. Wisconsin leading Montana State 39-33 at halftime. It's Michigan State over Niagara 44-32. 2 minutes to go in the first half. And USC hosts Idaho State later on tonight at 9 o'clock. That's a U.S. Bank scoreboard update as we'll come back and get into the second half. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
Are you ready to take a sweet trip down memory lane? Come on, let's head straight to the bake sale, only at Quick Star. Craving those fresh, oven-baked cookies like Grandma used to make? The Quickery's got them, baked with love and a touch of that old-fashioned goodness. In a rush? Grab a muffin for just $1.19. A perfect on-the-go treat. From glazers to cake donuts. Indulge at the bake sale. So what are you waiting for? Treat yourself, only at Quick Star.
At Community Choice, it's simply a mortgage. No hoops to jump through or limbo sticks to go under. Just a straight, easy path from point A to point B. It takes less than 60 seconds to get started at unbankyourmortgage.com. Loan approval subject to credit score and analysis. See credit union for details. Equal opportunity lender.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Hawkeye games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They are committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited. We provide experiential travel and vacation planning for Hawkeye fans across the state. Contact one of our destination experts to start planning your next trip at duagency.com.
Back in at Carver Hawkeye Arena, 48-37, Hawks by 11. It's time for our John Deere halftime interview. Brought to you by great John Deere dealers. Van Wall Equipment with locations in Adair, Ankeny, Carroll, and Greene. As we join Bobby Hansen now and Iowa assistant coach Matt Gatens, who had the scout on this game.
Matt, pretty good first half there, man. Really looked good there shooting the basketball, and defense was active. Your thoughts?
Yeah, obviously hitting 9 threes is always great, but I think we're really sharing the ball well. 15 assists on 18 makes is awesome. So, got to take care of the ball, though. 7 turnovers is too many, and then, clean up a few things on defense, a few goofy things, goofy bounces, and some guys hitting threes that, usually don't. So, just got to clean that up. Keep rebounding, though, is really big. Only 4 offensive rebounds for a team that really crashes.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Yep, thanks.
You just never know how the ball is going to bounce, how things come out. You can scout all you want, but Hawkeyes picked it up and are doing better now with an 11-point lead.
Yeah, you got to keep the pressure on here. Start of the second half. That's what I like to see a team come out. I like to see the Hawkeyes come out in that first 4-minute segment and really put it to them. So don't give them any hope that they can get back in this game.
As the Hawkeyes and Southern getting ready to start this second half of play. Today's halftime interview brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball. What else, Bobby? Any adjustments, anything else you expect to see from Coach McCaffrey and company here in the second half?
No, you want to really, like I said, get off to a good start and then get some of these new guys in there a little bit more. Get Drew Thelwell in there. Let Laji play, get his feet wet. Maybe Chris Taggio get in there. Evan Braun. So it's just, take care of your business early. Clean up the turnovers, as Matt mentioned. He had a couple goofy turnovers there off defensive boards where they came in behind and stole the outlet pass. So you got to clean that up coming Big Ten season time and stay focused. Keep that intensity that you had when you really made a nice run there. And then the shooting picks up like it did, and you're going to be tough to beat when you shoot 60% from 3 or 45% from 3.
You read my mind. Continue to knock shots, 9 3-pointers in that first half. That always helps. As the 11-point lead here, we get ready for the second half, 48-37.
Yeah, 5 different guys make threes as well. Dembele, Peyton Price, Josh Dix, and Drew Thelwell.
Good balance, always great to see as well. Underway, Southern has it going left to right. Here's short corner against Dembele, and the ball is lost and just out of bounds. Good defense there by Laje, as ran into traffic was De'Ange Thomas, the 6'8" redshirt sophomore. Hawks have it. Harding with the left-handed hip-high dribble. Up top, rotating right side. Right wing. And now we've got a whistle from the baseline official. And they're going to look at something here. The officials are going to confer. They're sending both teams to their benches. As while they're sorting this out, let's pay homage to all 40 of our stations on the Hawkeye Radio Network with our flagship stations, WHO in Des Moines and WMT in Cedar Rapids. You're listening to Hawkeye Men's Basketball. The officials to our right, taking a look at the monitor here. What do you think they're looking at?
Well, it was the big fellas down low that got tangled up. Owen Freeman and number 23, I think. Yeah, DeAndre Thomas, their big man. He has 2 fouls. It could be picking up his 3rd, but anytime they go to the monitor, John, I think it's something up in the above the shoulder area. Let me say that.
So they're continuing to look at that. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. That includes the fuel in our vehicles. So when you fill up, pump it up with unleaded 88 and support Iowa's corn farmers. As the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball, Midwest One Bank is the proud partner of doers and entrepreneurs. Our team are ready to help you reach your business goals. It's empowered money management. It's Midwest One Bank, member FDIC. All right, they looked at the monitor here, and near side official explaining what they saw, and to Coach McCaffrey, he's having a chat with the official. Now we're ready to go. 48-37 Hawks, 19 and a half to go in this second half of play. Here's a left corner 3. Dembele, no good. Knocked away by Freeman. Dembele comes and gets it back from the left corner. He sends it right side. Here's Freeman for a 3. The big fella from the right wing. 3-pointer. Got it to go. Hawks by 14.
Yeah, good follow your own shot right there. Good fundamental basketball by Laje Dembele. Missed it. His corner jumper bounced right back to him, and then he found Owen Freeman 22 feet on the right wing.
Up top with it. A handoff to Damasi. To Zane Damasi. Was relatively quiet, 5 points in that first half. Now all the way in, putting it up in traffic. Little contact, and the near side official made the call right in front of the Southern bench, as Dembele will get called for his first foul. And 2 shots will be coming here for DeAndre Thomas, a 6'8 redshirt sophomore from transfer from McNeese State. 51-37 Hawks, 18:54 to go. Free throw up, rattles around and pops out. No good on the first one. Substitution here for the Jaguars. Derek Tesno, a 6'5 senior, comes in. Conversation. The officials and the Southern bench here. Waiting to take care of some blood or something, it appears to be. Just waiting for the second free throw.
On the uniform, yeah.
Yep, from Thomas. The training equipment personnel taking care of that. Now Coach Johnson's going to have to go with a sub. It's taking too long. Brente Knoll, the 6'10 sophomore, is in. 1 free throw coming. 18:54 to go in this second half. 51-37 Hawks by 14. Largest lead is right now. No good on the free throw right side. Freeman skies for the rebound. Hawks come back with it. Freeman gets it to Peyton Sanford over the timeline right side. Right elbow. Gives it up to Freeman. Now Harding comes and gets it left wing. Left-handed hip-high dribble. Back to the right hand to the top of the key. Now left side of Freeman. 10 on the shot clock. Freeman gets it out. Dembele. Here's a 3 up top. Sanford no good. Peyton couldn't get it to go. Off the mark right side. Rebounded by Derek Tesno. Right side with it. Now back up on top. Inside left block. Up and good. Left hand, left side pass. Josh Dix has the bucket there. DeAndre Thomas, and it's back to a 12-point game, 51-39. Inside, Freeman looking for help as it wrapped around the defender as he tried to get it through it back out. Now Southern comes away with it. This ball's knocked away. And it's going to be Hawkeye basketball as Dembele went up in the air and got it. Great hustle.
Hustle play by Laje right there. Raced all the way down the court, and as the Jaguar player went up looking for body contact, looking for somebody to give it to, Laje took it from him and threw it off his knee out of bounds.
Brock will bring it up over the timeline. 51-39, 17 and a half to go in this second half of play. Freeman on right side to Dix. Josh puts it on the floor. Gives it up to Dembele. Laje now. Hand off to Harding. Brock will shake and bake behind the back. Trying to throw it inside. Going to be a kick ball. Goes off the foot of A.J. Barnes. And they'll reset it. That was the best thing that could happen as the shot clock was getting down under 10. Now it's back to 20.
Yeah, a little fumbling of the basketball, and the Hawks recover.
The alley-oop and the dunk. Dunk City, Owen Freeman. Harding with a perfectly placed pass right in front of the rim, and all Owen had to do was slam it in.
13 points now for Owen Freeman, and another assist on a made basket for the Hawkeyes.
And the lead back to 14, the largest, 53-39, 17 to go. Right side is Damasi. Sends it out. Driving Barnes. He kicks it out on his feet. Harding going for a block. There's a three and got it to go. Cam Mbori. That's his third triple of the game. He had two in the first half in a spurt of about a minute as Harding has it right side of Freeman. 53-42. Back to 11 for the Hawks. Dembele. Now Josh Dix. Picked up by Damasi. Left wing. 10 on the shot clock. Dix between the legs dribble up to Demalia. Dembele almost taken away and now thrown inside. No one home. Freeman couldn't get to it. Goes out of bounds. 53-42 Hawks. 16:44 to go in the second half. Damari Jones checks back in for the Jaguars. Pressure put on by Iowa. Now right side Damasi.
Really kept him in check here tonight.
Only 5 points so far in the game. He had 30 against South Dakota Monday night. Right side. Fade away. No good over Josh Dix by Brante Knoll. Ball was tapped out of bounds off of Southern. It'll be Hawks basketball. 53-42, 16:29 to go. Here's Sanford. Now Harding, left side. Gives it up. Peyton Sanford for a three. Book it. Sanford with another three. He's got three now. It's 56-42, back to 14.
Peyton in double figures now with 11 points.
Over the timeline. Now all the way into Damasi. Had it knocked away. Gives it up inside. That's going to be a body contact called on Owen Freeman. Was going up with it that time was Damari Jones, the 6'5 senior. They'll call it on the floor. Be baseline inbounds underneath for Southern. Yonjay Thomas back in. Baseline inbounds. Mbori looking. Still looking. Gets it in. Knocked away by Dembele, but the offensive player gets it back. Back to Mbori. Drives in. Nice pass to the baseline, but knocked away. Good active hands by Josh Dix. Owen Freeman was there. Dix comes away with it. Josh has it right side. Guarded by Tesno. Now Harding, wide open three, left wing, right in front of us. Got it to go. Brock Harding with the triple. His first of the night, his first points of the ball game. Back up to a 17-point lead, the largest.
Another assist. That time Josh Dix found his backcourt mate wide open.
A three by Mbori, no good. Rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds, and a media timeout on the floor. Hawkeyes lead 59-42, 15 and a half to go in the second half. We'll take a timeout as the Hawkeyes and Southern battling here on this Thursday night. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with these local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, located in the Des Moines area. Car Law, Community Choice Credit Union, and Royal Flooring. Royal Flooring is your one-stop shop for the finest things in your home. Find the best material from the most trusted brands in our beautiful, fully stocked showroom in Urbandale, or shop in comfort online at shoproyalflooring.com.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing Us Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today?
The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness.
Visit U.S. Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to Us Mode, even if you're not a customer. U.S. Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
Hey folks, there's nothing better than burgers, beer, and sunshine. At Burger Shed, we've got all that and more. Try the pork banh mi sandwich with kimchi and teriyaki sauce, or triple your fun with the BS Mac, stacked with 3 buns with our signature BS sauce and homemade pickles. Wash it all down with a cold local brew, and don't forget to soak up the sunshine on one of our 2 patios with lakefront views. The only BS you need is the Burger Shed. Burger Shed, Bass Pro Drive, Altoona.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Hawkeyes with their biggest lead of the night, 59-42, 15:30 to go in the second half. Trying to create some separation. They've done that and trying to keep that theme going here.
Yeah, the Hawks on a 6-0 run over the last 50 seconds and made 3 out of their last 3, and they got back-to-back threes, one by Peyton Sanford, the other by Brock Harding.
Peyton Sanford, Harding, Dix, Dembele, and Freeman, the 5 on the floor in the white home jerseys for the Hawks. 59-42, 15 minutes to go here in the second half. Dembele has it right wing. Up top to Freeman, left side to Dix, right in front of us, extended left wing. Here's Peyton Sanford, left elbow. Looking, 10 on the shot clock, right side to Brock. Harding puts on the floor, back to Peyton, wide open 3. No good, off the backside. Fought for, pinballed around, and Southern will come away with it. Over the timeline is Demasi. Demasi, left-handed, thigh-high dribble, shoots a 3 in transition, no good. This ball is knocked around, controlled by Southern. An easy basket there, up and in by Damari Jones. Back to 15, 59-47. Right side is Dix. This is Dembele. 59-44, Hawks by 15. Left side is Sanford, drives in, all the way, lets it fly, got it in traffic. Peyton Sanford gets the Hawks over the 60-point mark at 61-44.
13 points now for Peyton Sanford. Nice hard drive. Thought he was going to dunk it.
Matches the largest lead, and now driving into Freeman. Going to be a foul on Owen.
Foul, number 32, Owen Freeman. That's his third.
Third foul on Owen. Freeman as Southern player on the line, a little shaken up as well. As on the line is Damari Jones. 61-44, Hawks by 17 with Jones on the line. 3 for 4 from the field, 6 points. His first time on the charity stripe here, and he knocks the first one down. 61-45, Price Sanford comes in. Owen Freeman with those 3 fouls will take a breather.
Tough break for Owen. He thought he was vertical. Just went straight up and down. Jones jumped into his body, but unfortunately the referee saw it a different way.
As Jones will have one more. The lefty puts up the second one. It's good. 61-46. Back to 15. Harding now. Little pressure as he dribbles over the timeline, gets to Peyton. Ball's fumbled around. Peyton has it, asking for a timeout, and he'll get it. Good job by Peyton Sanford. 30-second timeout here for the Hawks, up 61-46, 14-10 to go in this second half of play. Hawk fans, join Bobby Hansen and Gary Dolphin each week for Hawk Talk live from the Watermill Kitchen and Bar inside the Hyatt Regency in Coralville. They'll be joined each week by head coach Fran McCaffrey, of course, and a Hawkeye player. Their first show coming up on Monday night, November 25th from 7 until 8:30. For the complete schedule, you can visit HawkeyeSports.com. Hawks by 15, 14-10 to go in the second half. Good heads-up move by Peyton Sanford. Knew he had a timeout or two here and want to save this possession with 20 on the shot clock. Hawks leading 61-46. Largest lead has been 17.
An impressive game so far for the Hawkeyes. Just clean up the turnovers, but doing a nice job. They'll give you some rebound numbers here. The Hawks winning that battle 27-21. They have 19 assists on 23 made baskets and just below 50% shooting from deep. 12 of 26, 46% for Iowa. And really have done a nice job. I got to credit Josh Dix with his defense on Tejan Diomase. 30 points the other night against South Dakota. Just 5 points here tonight on 2 made field goals, a 3 and a 2.
We had one play under review earlier for possibly excessive contact. All plays under review are always brought to you by Athletico Physical Therapy. Are aches and pains or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? Well, Athletico's movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Hawks up 61-46, 14-10 to go here in the second half. The Hawks so far shooting 62.5% from the field, 50% from the three-point line. Southern 50% from the field, 3 of 6, and just 33% from three-point land, 50% from the free throw line. The Hawks will have it right in front of us. Josh Dix will inbound it, again with 20 on the shot clock. Harding in the backcourt brings the basketball over the Hawkeye logo at half court. Back to Dix, left wing.
Work against the 1-2-2 matchup zone here by Southern.
Right side, Harding. 8 on the shot clock. Dembele asking for help. Gives it up to Harding. 3 on the shot clock. Brock, left side. Price for a 3. Got it to go. Just like they drew it up. As the shot clock was about ready to go off, Price Sanford another 3. 64-46.
That's 4 three-point field goals made for Price. He's got 14 points in the game.
Largest lead of 18 now. Foul called inside. Coach McCaffrey can't believe it. Thought Price Sanford was good as...
I'm with him. Price jumped backwards. The guy jumped right into him.
Contact right on the elbow, says the near side official. And going to the line is Derek Tesno. The foul called on Price. That's his second. Team foul number 4. No good on the free throw, off the mark left side. 64-46 Hawks. 13:35 to go in the second half. Tesno from Melville, Louisiana. Home state boy. 6'5 senior. Rattles around, pops out the mark right side, 0 for 2. Harding gets the ball from Dembele. Back to Harding after Peyton Sanford touched it. Now they'll send it left side. This is Josh Dix driving in. Ball lost on the floor. Southern comes up with it. Off and running is Michael Jacobs inside. This is Knoll putting it up. No good. Rebounded by Price Sanford. Now Price gets rid of it to Harding. 64-46. 13 minutes to play. Harding left-handed, thigh-high dribble, drives in. Now runs out of room in the baseline, kicks it out. Dix for a 3, no good. Rattles around, pops out backside. Rebounded corralled by Damari Jones. Behind the back dribble. And now contact. Dembele right at the free throw line. A little hand check call for the far side referee, Mr. Anderson. Harding comes out as Drew Thelwell is back in. 64-46, 12:48 to go here in the second half. Right side with it is Jacobs. Between the legs dribble, drives in, wide open man on the backside, he slams it in. As DeAndre Thomas gets the recipient of that easy backside dunk. 64-48. Hawks with the lead. Their largest has been 18. Dix extended left elbow. Gives it up to Peyton. Nice backdoor cut, but has to kick it out on the baseline drive to Price Sanford. Sanford gets rid of it to Peyton. Has the ball knocked away with 5 on the shot clock. Up ahead. All the way in, off the window on the right side. And good by Andre Nunley. And they're within 14. 64-50. The Hawkeye lead. Thelwell drives left side. Kicks it out. Price Sanford, standalone 3. Got it! Price Sanford, another triple. And the Hawks back to 17, 67-50.
Price now has made 5 three-point field goals. Got to be a career high. 17 points for Price.
Right side with it. Knoll kicks it back up top. Driving, looking, back up top. All the way in. lets it fly, and it curls around and goes on down off the right hand of Jordan Johnson, the 6'4 redshirt sophomore. Hawks by 15, 67-52. Just over 11 minutes to play here in the ball game. Peyton Sanford goes in traffic, gets fouled as the ball off the backside. He'll go to the line and shoot two when we come back. Hawkeyes leading 67-52, 11:06 to go in the game. We're back after this. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
I'm Nick Jackson. I play linebacker here at the University of Iowa. On the field, I stop the run, I make the tackle, I drop in coverage.
Third down 11. Straight back to pass to Sullivan. He's running for his life. Down he goes. That's a loss of another 6. Nick Jackson.
Off the field, I help my body's defense by choosing vaccines that are right for me. Ask your doctor or healthcare provider which vaccines are right for you.
A message from Iowa HHS.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank. Simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
67-52, Hawks with the 15-point advantage, 11:06 to go here in the second half. Southern starting to chip into it. And the Hawks are staying even keel. They had it to as much as 18 at one point.
Yeah, they've been doing it with that three-point shooting. 14 of 29 now. That's just shy of 50%. Impressive game for Price Sanford. Price is 6 out of 6. He's got 17 points, 5 out of 5. He's perfect from the field, but 5 out of 5 from deep. And really have made great strides here moving into his sophomore season.
And Peyton Sanford on the line to shoot after foul before the timeout. The first one is up and no good, off the mark right side. As Peyton 0 for 2 now on the night from the free throw line. He's got 13 points, 5 of 11 from the floor, 3 of 9 from three-point land. Second one up and right through. 68-52. Back to 16. Almost stepped over the line. The Hawkeye bench wanted the violation there. Nothing doing, says the official. Southern has the basketball. Up top now, right side. This is DeMasi. Still only 5 points for him. Their leading scorer coming in with 30 points in the season opener at South Dakota on Monday night. This is a deep three, top of the key. No good, off the mark by Brente Knoll, but a rebound in the left corner by Southern. 6:15 on the shot clock. Stop and go move, and then a slam down as Knoll cleaned it up and threw it in. 68-54. Left side, Price Sanford drives, now kicks it out. Thelwell, left elbow, hesitation all the way in. Contact, nothing doing. Now they call it as a shot up. No good on the backside, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. Michael Jacobs picks up his first foul.
See how quick Drew Thelwell is right there. That little hesitation move right in front of the Hawkeye bench. Turned on the Jets. Went hard with the left hand. Hammered. He'll shoot two.
Thelwell's first free throw is up and right through. First time to the line tonight. He's got 7 points now. 2 of 4 from the field. And 2 3-pointers as well. Thelwell. No good on the second one. The 6'3" grad from Orlando, Florida. 69-54, Hawks by 15, just over 10 to go. Here's Damasi for a standalone three, no good. He can't find it tonight. Curls off the right side, but another rebound by Southern. Does not make Coach McCaffrey happy. Right side, driving. There's contact, offensive foul, you bet. Led with that left forearm there and knocked the defensive player down. You're going to get an offensive call every time.
I think that's on Diamasi, their leading scorer. That's his second foul, but nice job, Laji Dembele, moving his feet on the baseline side, establishing position, picks up the charge.
Sanford will get it into Thelwell. Pressure put on here. 2-1-2 style by Southern. Thelwell gets it over the half-court line. 15 of the shot clock. Gives it up to Payton. Sanford looking. Ball knocked away. Payton gets it back. Left side. Dembele has it. Puts it on the floor. Now gets rid of it to Thelwell. 6 on the shot clock. Drew double team. Gets rid of it back to Dembele. Now right side for a three. Rattles around, no good. Off the mark by Sanford. Rebounded by Southern. Now a foul. Payton bumps into the offensive player on the far side as Cam and Borey had the ball. And the foul called on Payton Sanford. His second, team foul number 6. 15-point Hawk lead. 9.5 to go here in this ball game. Up top with his Damasi, guarded by Payton Sanford. Now he picks up the guard who has the basketball now, driving into the lane and contact. Double hand foul called on Payton Sanford, says the near side official, as driving with the ball was Michael Jacobs. 1-1 coming here for Southern. Payton will come out for a breather as Cooper Koch is back in. Koch 1 of 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Owen Freeman getting set to check in. The free throw for Michael Jacobs, up and good. Jacobs has his second free throw of the night. 2 of 3, 4 points. Freeman's back in for Dembele. Hawks lead by 14, 69-55, 9:13 to go here in the second half. Jacobs, the second one. Up and good. 69-56, 13-point lead. Dix gets it in to Thelwell.
Get out of his way.
Let him fly. And he gets past the timeline. Boy, you can handle it quick. Shifty guard Drew Thelwell. Left side, Sanford Price works his way in the lane. Now kicks it out. Here's Cooper Koch coming all the way in. Has the ball knocked away. Right time, right place. Price Sanford right there. Put it up and in. Hawks lead 71-56.
19 points now. Price Sanford, you're exactly right. Ball was batted out, and he was just standing there, deposited it in the bank.
Looked like a travel, but Damasi goes all the way in. Put it up off the window and good. 71-58. Hawks back up by 13. Price gets it to Freeman wide open. Inside the lane, turnaround jump hook. Has it go off the mark left side. Cooper Koch in there, but travel going to be called on Southern as 2 players are going down with the ball. Koch was trying to get in there to knock the ball away. It'll be Hawkeye basketball. Baseline inbounds underneath their own basket. 71-58, 8:24 to go in the game. Thelwell inbounds it to Freeman. Owen, baseline, gets it back out to Thelwell. Drew drives. Contact coming in the middle of the lane as they swipe the ball away, but contact was the reason for it. It'll be baseline inbounds underneath again. Thelwell will trigger it. Freeman, Koch, Dix, and Price Sanford, the 5 for the Hawks. Thelwell, wide open 3 ball, got it. Drew Thelwell having a night. 3 3-pointers. He's got 10 points, and the Hawks lead 74-58.
Shot that one with confidence, too, and that was a set play to down screen, pick down low to Drew Thelwell, comes up to the top of the key for the 3.
Damasi inside, puts it up and good. Coach McCaffrey adamantly wanted to travel that time. Mr. Anderson doesn't agree. 74-60, 14-point lead. Here is Dix. Finds an opening, goes in, gets contacted on the arms. He goes up with it. Josh Dix will shoot two when we come back. Hawks lead by 14, 7:37 to go in the game. This is Hawkeye basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
Need a little boost? Nothing beats the rich, smooth taste of Quick Star's Karuba coffee. Fresh, delicious, and always brewed just right. Now only 79 cents. Any size. When you swipe your Quick Rewards card. Pair it with a fresh baked cookie or muffin from the bake sale and level up your day. Quality coffee at an unbeatable price. Stop by, grab a cup, and taste the difference. Only at Quick Star.
At US Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing Us Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today?
The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness.
Visit US Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to Us Mode, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Hawks up 74-60, 7:37 remaining in the contest. Time for our Midwest One quick stat update, Bobby.
I'll go with Bryce Sanford lying off the bench. Played 20 minutes, 7 of 7 from the floor, 5 of 5 three-point shooting. He's got 3 rebounds, 19 points to lead the Hawkeyes, and there's still 8.5 minutes left to go. So career high, Bryce Sanford. He has been perfect from the field.
That's our Midwest One Bank quick stat for the second half. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. The free throw up by Josh Dix. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 10 points on the night for Josh. And so have one more. Hawks up by 15. The largest lead has been 18. And the second one, nothing but nylon. 76-60. 16-point advantage. 7.5 to go. Quick moving up and down the floor for Southern. A 3 wide open, no good off the backside. Rebounded in there. Trying to put up, blocked away by Owen Freeman. Hellacious block there as Yonjay Thomas was trying to stuff it in. Dix has it now. The screen up top by Freeman. Now he goes left to right with the screen. Gets rid of it to Cooper Koch. Koch, elbow, fell well, kicks it out. Freeman now will drive in. He'll pass it across the lane. Little contact. Coach McCaffrey can't believe it's not being called as he has a word with the official in front of us. Here's some more contact. And Bryce Sanford has the ball knocked away. But because of it, a blocking foul call on Cam and Borey. His second, team foul number 6. And it'll be baseline inbounds underneath. 76-60, 6:59 to go. Felwell gets it in to Koch. Dix, right elbow, back to Koch. Cooper surveying, left side, baseline. Freeman up, good reverse layup, and the contact comes. The old-fashioned three-point play for Owen as he adds to his point total.
Nice move. We've seen that great footwork last year out of Owen Freeman. This time spun on the baseline side. The up and under, the foul committed by, I think it's number 2 there, Joe Manning, his third. And Owen Freeman put together another nice game. He's got 15 points, a free throw coming.
That's the largest lead now, 18, 78-60. 6:49 to go. Freeman with the free throw, no good. Too hard off the back of the iron. And rebound bounces out to Ambori. Right-handed knee-high dribble, right side. Backs out, guarded by Dix. Back right side now. Dumasi up top. Almost a steal by Thelwell, but snatching it away was Knoll. Now Dumasi under 10 on the shot clock. Guarded by Dix. Dumasi driving right side. Now back to the middle of the lane. 2 on the shot clock. Here's a 3. Mbori at the shot clock horn. No good. Off the mark right side. Pinballs around. And Owen Freeman almost had it. And then the ball was knocked away. But a foul is going to be called as Damari Jones had the ball. And Freeman will be the guilty party. 8th team foul. That's the 4th on Freeman. As Damari Jones on the line. Shoot the 1-on-1. 12 turnovers on the night for the Hawks. Southern has 11. Damari Jones, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And no good on that one off the mark right side. Dembele clears it, gets it to Dix. Josh will bring it up with a left hip-high dribble over the timeline. Picked up by Mbori. Up top now is Price. Gives it to older brother Peyton. Peyton now back to Price. Baseline. Peyton has it. Now back to Price. Left wing. Surveying. 5 on the shot clock. Throws up the 3. Got it to go with ease. Nothing to it for Price Sanford. Another 3 ball.
That's our star of the game right there off the bench. 22 points. Price Sanford, 6 3-point field goals made.
No doubt about it. Largest lead at 21 now. 81-60. There's a shot inside and good by Damari Jones. 81-62. Just over 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Thelwell dribbling. Now back to Dix. Left side at Price. Price now to Peyton. Back to Price for another 3. No good. Left this one short. The defender coming, but the rebounded by Dembele. Hawks with 3 in the shot clock. Dix gonna throw it up. Fade away 3. Got it to go. Josh Dix. 84-62. Hawks' biggest lead now at 22.
Nice clock recognition that time by Josh Dix. Knew exactly how much time was left and let it fly. 14 points for Josh.
Just in the nick of time. This is a shot from the middle of the lane. No good. Bounds out right side from Brente Knoll. Hawks get the rebound. Price Sanford out of Dembele. 4.5 to go all the way in. Thelwell shows off his speed that time. Races past the Southern defender. And the Hawkeyes lead 86-62. We'll take another timeout. This is Hawkeye basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
This winter, come see what being ranked the #1 state in public art spending looks like. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
At MidAmerican Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Iowa Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Minnesota has your itinerary to an amazing winter getaway. Whether you like classical music or improv comedy, we've got your ticket. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC. Now more healthy coverage of the Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Hawks with their biggest lead now tonight, 86-62. 4:29 to go in the game, and it's a real easy game when we can shoot like this, Bobby.
I'm telling you, man, the Hawks are on fire for the game. 57%, 31 of 54. Three-point shooting closing in on a school record. I think it's 19 made threes. They are currently 17 of 34. Good for 50%. The only negative on that is free throw shooting. Hawks just 58%, 7 of 12, but doing a nice job. Put two halves together, and coming out party for Price Sanford. Career high for Price, 22 points.
86-62 Hawks, 4:20 and counting here in the ball game. There's Nunley left side, now back up at top. Jacobs has it between the legs, dribble guarded by Dix. 12 on the shot clock, right side. Devasi runs into Price Sanford, throws it in the middle. That's put up and good. In traffic with Dembele right there. A.J. Barnes gets the bucket. 86-64. This is Thelwell now, being harassed by Nunley. Dembele hands it off to Dix. Dix inside the top of the key, gets it to Payton. Now inside Dembele. And Dembele in all kinds of traffic gets rid of the ball to Thelwell. Here's a three with 5 on the shot clock, but Price Sanford no good. Rebounds out by Southern. Here come the Jaguars. Damasi gets it inside. That's put up no good off the backside, but a foul coming. Contact, 2 shots.
Foul call number 13, Lachie Dembele. That's his third. He's on number 9 on the Hawks.
Game's getting a little out of control here. A little helter-skelter. Southern just going hard to the basket. Let's keep everybody healthy here.
No doubt. Hawkeyes' main concern there with the 22-point lead. Southern continues to fight here, down late in this ball game. This one rattles around and pops out off the free throw attempted by A.J. Barnes. And the second one up and no good. That pops out. 86-64. 3.5 to play. Dix has it inside the timeline, guarded by Nunley. Dix left side behind the back dribble. Driving, kicking. Sanford for a 3 ball. Got it to go. Payton with another triple. He's got 4. It's 89-64.
And he's got 17 points in the game. As you mentioned, 4 made 3-point field goals.
Largest lead of 25 now for the Hawks. Under 3 minutes to play. Inside, putting it up and good. A.J. Barnes. 89-66. Payton to Dix. Josh now, guarded by Damasi. 2:40 and counting in the ball game. Dix left to right. Sends it to Thelwell. 6 on the shot clock. Drew can't connect. Too hard off the back of the rim. Southern comes away with it. All the way in, off the window, and that's going to be goaltending. As Michael Jacobs will get credit as Thelwell came out of there and hit the backboard as the ball was near the cylinder. 89-68. Hawkeyes with the advantage with 2:20 to go. Thelwell over the timeline with it. Guarded by Nunley. Goes left side. Now back up top to Sanford. Payton looking for help. Gives it to younger brother Price. 5 on the shot clock. Price gives it up. Dix. Step back, 3-pointer right in front of Coach McCaffrey. No good off the mark right side. Pinball around the rebound. Payton almost had it. Southern comes away with it. All the way in. Put up and good. Through the defense of Price Sanford. Give it to Derek Tesno. That's 89-70. Back to 19. 1.5 to go in the game. Hawks just trying to close it out. As Bobby alluded to, stay healthy here. There's Dembele for a three. That curls in and pops out right side. Rebounded by Southern. Nunley. Up top. Guarded by Dembele. Nice pass inside. Open. Up and good. Off the window. A.J. Barnes. Another bucket. 89-72. Hawkeyes will move to 2-0. And getting ready to return to action here on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock tip time against South Dakota to round out the Kenny Arnold Classic. Thelwell inside the timeline. Looking. 5 on the shot clock. Price driving in, kicking out. Thelwell for a three. No good off the backside. Rebounded by Southern. Final 30 seconds to play here. Right side, three ball. No good, left short. Rebound in the middle by Barnes. He puts it up, curls on down. 89-74. Dix will get it back to Peyton Sanford. They'll bring it up the court with 20 seconds remaining.
That'll be it.
Indeed. They'll dribble it out, and the final will be 89-74. Coach Kevin Johnson and Southern gave the Hawkeyes a battle here tonight. Give them some things to work on. That's what you want in these non-conference contests. And the Hawks improved to 2-0 with the 89-74 final.
Impressive win for the Hawkeyes.
As our player of the game will be Price Sanford, of course. We'll talk to him in the postgame. Bobby will hear from the head coach, Fran McCaffrey. When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment. Right from the start, every day, University of Iowa Healthcare is working to advance medicine so you can get the best care with more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in the state. As University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows that quality coverage takes a great team. And with a Wellmark individual and family health plan, you'll get the coverage you need with doctors you want. Find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/covered. The Hawkeyes win 89-74, the final over Southern. We'll take a timeout. Our post game will come up shortly here. This is Hawkeye basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing Us Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today?
The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness.
Visit U.S. Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to Us Mode, even if you're not a customer. U.S. Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you get an HMO network that includes over 32,000 providers. Plus, you get support from a company that's been serving Iowans for 85 years. Now, those are some impressive numbers, and that's health coverage you can feel confident in. Find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024, U.S. Bank.
You've been listening to healthy coverage of Hawkeye basketball, presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Wellmark, here for every member, every moment. Learn more at wellmark.com. Also brought to you by Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. Honda. To see how Honda crushes the competition, see your local Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest. Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Bud Light. Proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Iowa HHS. Reminding you to ask your healthcare provider about which vaccines are right for you and your family. And by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Not all internet is created equal. It's a lot like choosing a quarterback. Technically, you could sign up any new rookie provider on the block, but the success of every device in your home depends on it. Will they perform in the clutch, or will they buffer under pressure? Extreme provides the speed you need with a 100% gigabit technology network and amplified Wi-Fi. And unlike signing a quarterback, Extreme Internet requires no contracts. There's only one pick to lead your team. It's Extreme, powered by Mediacom.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank. Simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Spot on, nice fish. Nice walleye. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Minnesota Gold right there.
This is the first restaurant in the world that strictly is decolonized menu. All right, let's try the soup.
Oh man, that's good. So earthy and mushroomy.
Where's the seals?
It looks like the ocean.
It's not that cold. It is that wet though.
What will your Minnesota travel story be? Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North at exploreminnesota.com.
I think we've just scratched the surface.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Alliant Energy. Alliant Energy is powering beyond for you. By your local Ford dealers. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. Mid-American Energy. Call 811 before you dig. It's the law. Visit midamericanenergy.com for natural gas safety tips. And by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. This is the U.S. Cellular postgame show. U.S. Cellular, the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Back into Carver Hawkeye Arena. Hawks take down Southern University tonight, 89-74. Improve the record to 2-0 as Southern will leave town with an 0-2 mark. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting, because game days are built for the Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Tonight's game brought to you by Hy-Vee. Sign up for the totally free Hy-Vee Perks program and enjoy exclusive perks, pricing on hundreds of items in store and online. Score big savings today at Hy-Vee.com/perks. We take a look at our Hy-Vee stats as the Hawkeyes led by our Old Dominion player of the game, who you'll hear shortly here on the postgame show, Price Sanford with 22 points. 17 for Peyton Sanford, 15 for Owen Freeman, 14 for Josh Dix. Ajay Dembele had 15 points, 3 for Brock Harding, 1 for Cooper Koch. Drew Thelwell off the bench had 12 points on the night. The Hawkeyes shooting 53% from the field, 45% from Tripleville, 58% from the free throw line. For Southern tonight, 48% from the field, 32% from threes and 40% from the free throw line. Leading the way, 14 for A.J. Barnes, 10 apiece for Brante Knoll and Damari Jones. 7 for Michael Jacobs. DeAndre Thomas had 4, as Tajon Damasi had 9. Cam Ambori with 9 as well. 2 points for Jordan Johnson, 4 for Derek Tenzo. 5 points for Andre Nunley. Hawks led 48-37 at the break. Final score 89-74. Points off turnovers. Hawks led 15-12. Points in paint. Southern dominated there 48-28. Second chance points went to the Hawks 12-10. Fast break points 19-12 in favor of the Hawks. And bench points 1 point favor the Hawks 35-34. That's our Hy-Vee stat recap. We'll come back. We'll have the Old Dominion best in the game. Price Sanford on the way. Also Coach McCaffrey with Bobby on the way as well. As we will stay right here. Price Sanford coming right now. Our best in the game interview with brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be best in theirs. As Price Sanford will be making his way over, stopping to greet some Hawkeye fans and sign some autographs. It's Price Sanford, our Old Dominion player of the game, with 28 minutes played, 22 points, 8 of 10 from the floor, 6 of 8 from three-point land, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. What a great night for the sophomore, Price Sanford, as he did a great job, consistent offense here tonight. 22 points on the night for Price Sanford. He settles in here, and great night for the sophomore from Waukee. Boy, it's a fun game when everything goes down like that, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It felt really good running out there, hitting some shots. Just happy we got the win. Wasn't very pretty towards the end, but got it done. Indeed,
a W is a W. Move on and learn from it. But you're filling the nets, 22 points, 6 3-pointers, and when you're in a zone like that, talk about the feeling and what kind of confidence you establish when your shots are falling.
Yeah, I mean, seeing a few go in right when you come in obviously boosts that confidence a lot. But, I was ready to go right off the bench. I've been ready all offseason preparing for this, so it felt good to go out there and do it.
The transition now into your sophomore year, getting more time. Your role has changed, of course, and I'm sure having an older brother like Peyton really helps with getting used to this on a night-in, night-in basis of being on the floor a lot more.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Last year didn't have that big of a role, but I knew it was coming. I just needed to prepare and do what I can to win last year, and now obviously do what we can to win this year.
Every year's different. Every team, every group is different. What do you like about this group on and off the floor of getting along and getting better part of the process?
Yeah, off the court, we're really tight. Everybody gets along really well. We're just all really tight together, hang out off the court all the time, and then on the court, obviously, still figuring some things out. We have a lot of new guys, so working them in. But obviously we had the whole off season to figure that stuff out, and now it's just getting out there and doing it.
Even though you're a sophomore, you're a leader by of some of those younger guys who haven't been here. You know the ways. You've been here a year now under your belt. How do you try to lead from your position?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of these guys, they might be in the position I was last year. You don't play that many minutes, but you have to do what you can to win. So whether that's going to the scout team and getting better, but also prepping the big minute guys, and then also just being ready when your name called, and I was ready to do that last year, and now my role's grown obviously, so just keep getting ready for that.
Staying at home, that theme continues for Tuesday night. You'll host South Dakota, so the mindset is continue to improve and get better day by day in practice, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a couple days between the games, so just get prepared for them.
All right, congratulations on your 22-point effort tonight, and best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. Price Sanford, our Old Dominion player of the game, with the effort here tonight. Thanks to him as the Hawkeyes get the victory here tonight, 89-74, the final score in this one. Price Sanford, our Old Dominion Freight Line player of the game, best in the game. Price Sanford here tonight with those 28 minutes played. We'll take another timeout as we'll have more. Coach McCaffrey coming up from the Hawkeye locker room with Bobby Hansen is right around the corner. We'll also talk about the Hawkeye that heated up the nets tonight. Our defensive play of the game as well, and a charity stripe recap, all to come on the postgame show yet, as you're listening to Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Hawkeye games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They are committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Everyone knows the BBB is the Better Business Bureau, but depending on what you need, it's the Better Plumber Bureau, the Better Auto Mechanic Bureau, the Better Accountant Bureau. That's because the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better check that business out first so you don't get ripped off bureau. Be smart. Always look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Go to BigGrove.com and enter for your chance to win Hawkeye tickets all season long. Or join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes, all season long. Go Hawks!
Hey Hawkeye fans, Jenks Dunker with Iowa Football here. Your support in the stands is critical to our success on game day, but now you have another way to make a real impact. Join the Swarm today and partner with my teammates and me to service charities throughout Iowa. Together we're making our state stronger and helping Iowa athletics become the place where we experience the thrill of winning championships. Head to iowaswarm.com for more information. Let's make a difference, Hawkeye Nation.
Back into Carver Hawkeye Arena, John Swisher along with you. Hawkeyes with the win tonight, 89-74, improving the record to 2-0. The Hawks led by Price Sanford. Another Hawkeye heating up the nets was the older brother of Price, Peyton Sanford. 17 points in 35 minutes played, 6 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 11 from three-point range, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Hawkeye who heated up the nets, presented by the Lennox dealers of Iowa, like in Atlantic Air Solutions, affordable heating in Cedar Rapids, Denny's Service in Cherokee, Mechanical Air Systems in Mason City, and Kalen's Indoor Comfort in Sioux City. The Hawkeye who heated up the nets, Peyton Sanford, tonight with those 17 points. Charity Stripe recap now, brought to you by Latham Seeds, EMC Insurance, and Great Southern Bank. As we look at how the Hawks and Southern finish at the line in tonight's game. As the Hawkeyes, 7 of 12, 58%. And Southern, 6 of 15 for 40%. Our charity stripe recap brought to you by Latham Seeds. Family-owned, farm-proven, EMC Insurance, a national carrier with a local heart. And Great Southern Bank, building winning relationships with its customers and communities. More on the post-game show as we continue on to dissect and break this 89-74 Hawkeye victory down. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa basketball.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC.
Quick moving up and down the floor for Southern. A three wide open, no good off the backside. Rebounded in there. Trying to put up, blocked away by Owen Freeman. Oasis blocked there as Yonjay Thomas is trying to stuff it in. Owen Freeman with one of his 3 blocks on the night. Owen Freeman with 15 points on the offensive side in 21 minutes played. That's our defensive play of the game. Vaccines, the best defense for a winning strategy. You can get a game plan ready and ask your healthcare provider about which vaccines are right for you or your family. Owen Freeman with that block, our defensive play of the game. Much more to get to here on the U.S. Cellular postgame show, as we'll be back with more as Bobby joining head coach Fran McCaffrey from the Hawkeye locker room is next. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with these local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, located in the Des Moines area. Carr Law, Community Choice Credit Union, and Royal Flooring. Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation, Carr Law Firm has the trial experts you need. As experienced trial attorneys, we understand how much is on the line. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Tournament Club of Iowa, designed by golf legend Arnold Palmer. TCI is his only signature course in the state. TCI is a public course offering a challenging yet enticing experience for golfers of all levels and is managed by Kaler Golf. Cap off your round with breathtaking views and a delicious meal at the TCI Bar and Grill. Looking for a unique setting for your wedding, party, or outing? Look no further than the newly renovated clubhouse at TCI. Visit tcofiowa.com to book your tee time today.
You don't have to go to the game to get a game program. You can download it now by visiting the game day page on HawkeyeSports.com. That's right, the game program is now digital and it's free. So check it out. Get the roster, the stats, and fascinating stories about today's matchup. Just go to HawkeyeSports.com and click on Game Day.
Hawkeye Basketball on 1040 WHO is brought to you by American Equity, Better Business Bureau, Daydreamer, Quick Star, Lennox, Tournament Club of Iowa. Support those who support the Hawkeyes.
Hawkeyes get the win, 89-74. Moved to 2-0 after taking down Southern University tonight. It's time for our John Deere postgame interview with head coach of the Hawks, Fran McCaffrey, brought to you by great John Deere dealers like P&K Midwest with locations in Maquoketa, Mount Vernon, Sumner, Waterloo, and Waverly.
Coach, game 2 of the Kenny Arnold Classic. Southern, the Jaguars came in here and put up a fight, but your guys just too good tonight shooting the basketball from deep, especially Price Sanford.
Well, you know what, Bobby? That's about the only good thing we did was shoot the ball. And also, you look at our assists per basket, so that shows you that we're moving and sharing the ball. Very unselfish group. You got to love that about them. But, we didn't get to the free throw line enough in either half. And then, our defense finishing off possessions. Like they got some offensive rebounds, especially late. We didn't secure. We went to the zone. We got a few misses, and then we didn't secure the rebound. So we've got to do a better job of cleaning that up, to make sure we don't give up. This is a very athletic, bouncy group. And they shot their fair share of threes. They shot 19. So they're putting them up, and they're driving, they're shooting floaters. We got to get that first miss.
Coach, let's talk about the Sanford brothers, right there. 10 made three-point field goals between them, and at one point, Price, our player of the game, he was perfect from the field. I think 7 of 7, 6 of 6 from 3, but kind of a coming-out party for Price here tonight.
Well, plus he got fouled on the one in the corner. He should have been shooting 3 free throws on that. But he was terrific. He was terrific at both ends. Peyton he's trying to be aggressive. He's trying to, especially early when it was in the balance, the game was tight. But 6 turnovers that's not like him. And he knows it, and he'll get that corrected. But the two of them made just huge shots all game long. And they're going to play extremely hard.
And Coach Josh Dix, I thought you started out defensively on Damasi, who dropped 30 points on South Dakota the other night, and that'll get your attention. But I thought the team did a really good job on Damasi, and in particular Josh Dix early.
Well, he was the guy we marked. Josh didn't go for a shot fakes. Damasi's a crafty guy that plays at his pace, keeps his dribble. Josh slid his feet, and Josh is a little bit bigger, so that helped him. But they had some other guys step up that hadn't been scoring much either last year or this year. So I give them credit.
And great energy off the bench by all the guys, but in particular Drew Thelwell, I thought another game under control and did a nice job shooting the ball.
He was terrific tonight. I'm so proud of him. He just keeps getting better. He keeps fighting. We'll also see he and Brock on the floor together at times in the future.
And, Coach, the final game of the Kenny Arnold Classic comes up Tuesday night, an 8 o'clock start. You play a really good South Dakota Coyote basketball team. Your thoughts on South Dakota?
Well, I watched them against Southern. They beat Southern and they beat Commerce, so they beat the two teams we beat. So, I think we know who they are a little bit. I need to watch more. The guy does a really good job. They've got some veteran guys and a couple transfers, and I was really impressed with what I saw on film.
Okay, Coach, we'll catch up with you on Tuesday, but congratulations on this second victory, and enjoy.
Appreciate it, Bobby.
And Coach Fran McCaffrey with Bobby Hansen from the Hawkeye locker room as our postgame chat, as always, with Coach McCaffrey, brought to you by P&K Midwest for slam dunks every time. Check out the John Deere lineup from P&K Midwest. Shop our mowers, tractors, and gators at pkmidwest.com. Take one more time out, come back with the U.S. Bank scoreboard, get our final thoughts, and send you on your way on this Thursday night. Hawkeyes beat Southern 89-74. You're listening to Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
People like to talk about Minnesota winters. We prefer to live them. See why winter is Minnesota's hottest season. Visit exploreminnesota.com.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
The big game, family, friends.
We know you count on Alliant Energy to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need, whether you're watching the game, cooking your famous burgers, or leaving a light on for loved ones. For us, it means going beyond the expected to make sure we're planning for the energy you need today and tomorrow. That way you can keep your eye on the ball and focus on what's most important to you. Find out more at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stulke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today. Available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
From sledding in town to trying something new,
we're going ice climbing!
Minnesota winters offer endless outdoor adventures. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North at exploreminnesota.com.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC.
Josh Dix driving all the way in. Great aggressive move off the window and good for Dix. Hawks lead 18-11, under 12 to go. And the Hawks are off and running. Thelwell for a 3-ball. Count it! Drew Thelwell, the 3-pointer, gives the Hawks a 13-point double-digit lead. 43-30, 4:20 to go. Harding now sends a left side. Price Sanford wide open 3 at the buzzer. Got it to go! At the shot clock winding down. 48-37, 5 seconds to go. The alley-oop and the dunk. Dunk City, Owen Freeman. Harding with a perfectly placed pass right in front of the rim, and all Owen had to do was slam it in. Drives left side. Kicks it out. Price Sanford, standalone 3. Got it! Price Sanford, another triple. And the Hawks back to 17, 67-50. Hawks with 3 in the shot clock. Dix gonna throw it up. Fadeaway 3. Got it to go. Josh Dix. 84-62. Hawks' biggest lead now at 22. Our highlights tonight in this 89-74 win. The Hawkeyes over Southern U, moving on at 2-0 and getting ready for that game on Tuesday night. It wasn't perfect, of course. Price talked about it. Fran alluded to it, Bobby. But it's early in the season. You take some things and you move on. You have some things now to work on again in practice, and you get ready for your next game.
Yeah, he certainly was not pleased with the way that game totally went, as we as fans are when you see the guys shoot the basketball like that. But the story of the game for me was Price Sanford, brother Peyton. As Fran said, Peyton tried to do a little bit too much too early, but he got it going. He found his brother Price. But between the Sanford brothers, they were, 10 of 18? I think 10 of 19.
Incredible.
3-point shooting. So that's good things. Good to see, and good things ahead for, I call them the Splash Brothers. Remember Curry, Steph Curry,
yes.
Klay Thompson? Yeah, they were knocking them down on both sides of the court. So we got shooters on this team. You had Cooper Koch in there. He'll have his day as well. So good to see. Drew Thelwell, he making threes. That was nice, too.
No doubt about it. We can shoot like that. You're going to do pretty well most nights. But, of course, the competition, the defenses will get tougher, and you got to keep on grinding here. South Dakota, the 8 o'clock tip time on Tuesday night, getting ready for the Coyotes, who, as you both alluded to, will probably be the best team the Hawks have seen yet.
Yeah, they're 2-0 in this Kenny Arnold Classic. The Hawks are 2-0 in the Classic. At one area of 2 areas that the Hawks will clean up is turnovers. You can't turn the ball over like they did here tonight, and rebounding. You stayed even on the boards with these guys, but you should dominate the glass against a team like this.
Yes, indeed. All right, Bobby, always great to work with you.
Great job, John.
Hey, thank you. And looking forward to working with you again. We'll take a little road trip in a couple weeks to Kansas City for the Hall of Fame game on a Friday night.
Yeah, awesome. Be at the Sprint Center down there. Looking forward to that.
Indeed. All right, for Bobby Hansen, that'll do it for him tonight. I'll come back one final time. We'll take a look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard as we'll wrap up the U.S. Cellular postgame next. This is Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
The big game. Family. Friends. We know you count on Alliant Energy to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need, whether you're watching the game, cooking your famous burgers, or leaving a light on for loved ones. For us, it means going beyond the expected to make sure we're planning for the energy you need today and tomorrow. That way you can keep your eye on the ball and focus on what's most important to you. Find out more at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank. Simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Sanford's open for three. It's good.
Iowa men's basketball season tickets are on sale now. Sensational sophomore Owen Freeman leads the charge for the Hawkeyes. Tom Izzo and the Spartans, along with new Big Ten members, Oregon and Washington, all make the trip to Iowa City.
Here's Dix. Laid back jumper is good again. Well, take your pick.
For more information, visit HawkeyeSports.com/tickets. Go Hawks.
Right back to Freeman on the spin and move. Whoa, what a layup. Wow, what a move by Owen Freeman.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Visit MidwestOne.bank for empowered money management. Member FDIC.
John Swisher back with you courtside one final time, putting the final touches on this 89-74 victory as the Hawks take down Southern University in Game 2 of the Kenny Arnold Classic. Best of luck to the Jaguars of Southern and head coach Kevin Johnson in his second season now with an 18-16 record. Classic guy, very approachable and welcoming. Gave us time for pregame interview and had a nice chat with him. So best of luck to Coach Johnson and the Jaguars as they move along. His second season, 18 wins a year ago, as they're trying to continue to improve that program out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Up next for the Hawkeyes will be South Dakota, of course, on Tuesday night. It will start at 8 o'clock coming up on Tuesday night. Right now, it's time to take one final look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard. U.S. Bank, proud sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. They're in it with you for the good stuff and all the hard work it takes to get there, because together there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. We start on the Big Ten men's basketball scoreboard. Currently a game that got underway a little bit ago. USC is leading Idaho State 16-7. Wisconsin beat Montana State earlier tonight, 79-67. It was Michigan State all over Niagara, 96-60. UNI men defeated Milwaukee at home inside the McLeod Center tonight, 87-68. On the women's side of things, Iowa State, number 8 Cyclones over Indiana State at home inside Hilton Coliseum. Drake a winner tonight as they took down St. Louis 95-70. In the high school ranks, state volleyball tournament in the books. Volleyball season all done for another year. 5 champions crowned today at the Extreme Arena in Coralville. Pleasant Valley won the 5A crown over Waukee Northwest 3-1. It was Sioux City Bishop Heelan 3-0 over Pella. Mount Vernon tops Western Christian 3-0. Denver defeats Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont 3-0. And in the 1A contest, it was Ankeny Christian better than BCL UW 3-0. High school football playoffs quarterfinal round in week 11 as 8-player game tonight. The rest of the classes will take part in quarterfinals tomorrow night. Edco, Edgewood Colesburg falling to Bishop Garrigan in Algona, 51-36. It was Lennox topping Montezuma 62-20, and Remsen St. Mary's roughed up Audubon 61-10. to 20. That is a look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard. A reminder, Hawkeye football on the air tomorrow, pregame at 6 o'clock, and the kickoff from UCLA. Hawkeyes taking on the Bruins of UCLA, 8:05 kickoff with Gary Dolphin, Pat Anger, Robbie Brooks, the Hawkeye Radio Network. Tomorrow night, Hawks at UCLA on a Friday night. Hawkeye men's basketball returns on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock with that 7 o'clock pregame. Dolphin Bobby will greet you. Rob Brooks, Catherine Reynolds will have Iowa women's basketball on Sunday afternoon at 4:30. So Hawks are in Charlotte to take on Virginia Tech. That's what's coming up here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Thanks to my partner, as always, Bob Hansen. Thanks to Bobby in the studios of Jefferson City, Missouri, for a great job. Well done. And that'll do it tonight from Carver Hawkeye Arena, where once again the Hawkeyes victorious and moved to 2-0, 89-74 over Southern University. Have yourselves a great rest of your Thursday night. This has been Hawkeye men's basketball from Learfield.
You've been listening to the U.S. Cellular postgame show. U.S. Cellular, the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. 988. There is hope with a 988 lifeline. Call or text 988 for free, 24/7. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye football. Also brought to you by Iowa HHS, reminding you to ask your healthcare provider about which vaccines are right for you and your family. U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Iowa Lottery, be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. And by University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.